Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the show today. Very happy to have you here. It is a beautiful, cool, I'd say, not cold, day here for me. It was very nice and sunny, and the wind's going. It's one of those nice days where everything is still but not still at the same time. I like those days. But nevertheless, I am sitting here with, I guess, a one-third cup of cold coffee that needs to be remedied. But I am with a bunch of friends. We're about to role play, which I enjoy. So all of you here, please go hit that like, share button. Let everybody know we're on. And, if they'd like to come on and be part of it, of course. And we are continuing with Dolmenwood, episode 15. Goodness gracious! And there seems to be a missing wood grew. What was that quote you wanted me to use? And I said no.
Where did the wood grew go?
Oh yeah, that one. He likes the alliteration of it. I didn't correct him. I just let him go with it.
Where would the wood grew wander?
Into a tavern, unfortunately.
Possibly, but I do see the woodchucking that he was chucking to do. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you. Alrighty.
Buddy?
Oh goodness, this Pam Bondi girl. Never heard of her before, but she does like getting her makeup done, getting there on TV, talking about shit. She doesn't seem to do anything though. You know,
She really likes talking about doing
she
doing
does
things.
though, and getting her makeup. And I bet you when she was young, she would look her. Yeah. Anybody ever heard of this girl before? Never heard of her.
Yeah, she was
No,
the
wasn't it?
Attorney General of Florida.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Mr. Know-It-All. Look at him.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Pretty
no one
common
cares about
knowledge.
Florida
Gold star
you
for
know.
you.
because Florida has men in it
Well, sometimes.
And alligators.
and alligators. Well, I mean, I was making a
And
Florida.
mosquitoes.
And
Oh,
men
I
who
bet you they got a lot of them.
and
yeah.
men who wrestle alligators.
That's right.
And they have a snake invasion.
Oh, actually, we had a bit of news over here because you wouldn't get this news; it's more regional. But Thailand is part of the general world over here. They're kind of like France. We get news occasionally from there, and we're like, oh, France, like that. But they had an incident there because they get the saltwater crocodiles will get up in the rivers in there sometimes, right? And those saltwater the salties, as the Australians call them, they can get pretty big. I mean, like whale big, huge things. And a bit of news came out of there was a bunch of people just kind of playing on the river, and the salty come up and took one of the kids, and they had video too. It was pretty brutal.
Oh,
Yeah.
awful. That's a nightmare.
Yeah, no, it sucks, man. I actually had that happen to me when I was in middle school.
You
I
got
was-
eaten by a crocodile?
Yeah.
No,
What?
not me, but I experienced the effect of it because I was during my dad's traveling time, and I was down in St. Elmo, Alabama, which is right next to
Elmo.
Bottle Battery. And boy, countryside, this little teeny middle school surrounded by watermelon fields. I'm not making a joke. Anyway, there was a pond out there that was on the edge of the fields that was part of our recess area, and a big old gator had got up in there and took one of the girls. It
Oh
was a big
no.
deal.
man.
Cops come down. They shut it down for a while. It was a big deal.
That would be.
That's
huge.
Yeah, it
That's
is. It
devastating.
was really, really bad. I didn't see it or nothing, but that was it was bad. It happens though. Them crocodilians, they have no trouble eating on you.
You're just
they'll-
food.
they
Yeah,
will
most
snap
animals
the-
stay clear of humans, but the gators don't care.
No, reptiles, man, they have no fear.
They're dinosaurs. Why would they?
That's true.
That's
Any-
just, that's the fact, Jack.
Yeah. Oh God, that was a bite of memory. He did like that. He did like Jack, didn't he? Guess that was his
9,000
generation.
years old. When he was young, that
Hey,
was
Jack.
common slang to call everything Jack.
Well, I remember in the
Come on.
70s we had some good old movies that would use Jack here or there. I remember. Yeah.
You know, 45, 50, 60, 70 years ago, how old he is.
Yeah,
Who
yeah,
knows?
Yeah.
He
true.
has got to be in his late 70s because he was one of the last Murray kids. They lived down the block from my parents or my
Okay.
mom and her family in Evanston.
Yeah.
There's like 8 of them.
Well,
The Murrays.
I do like how he has disappeared. I mean, he's off the map. I haven't seen hide and hair of him. Yeah.
He was on Joe Rogan like last week.
No way.
It
Joe
was
Biden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Bill Murray.
Bill Murray.
No. Where'd Bill Murray come
No.
from?
How did we
That's
go
a
from
fact.
there to
Jack is
here?
from. I quoted Stripes.
Yeah, no.
That's a
Okay, I
fact.
see.
Jack, you didn't say it
Yeah,
right.
I'm with you.
You used
I'm
it
with you
more
now.
like BJ and the Bear. You didn't use it correctly. You used the BJ and the Bear way. You didn't use the Stripes way.
That's a fact, Jack.
Thank you. That's much better. Now I get the reference. Like, oh, Stripes. All right.
Yeah.
Weird little movie.
Jack.
It's one of the very few movies I can think of people having sex in a little steamer trunk.
I don't remember that part. It was cut out from the
Mhm.
TV edited version.
Oh
It's
no.
the director's cut.
Theatrical. Yeah.
No, the dude that Egon, right? His character hooks up with a girl, and they break into some general's house or something like that late at night, and they have a scene where they're goofing. It blacks out, and it comes back, and they're popping out of this steamer trunk in front of the bed.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
which
a
that could have
fact,
been
Jack.
fine. Well, that could have been fine. Well, I guess she was topless. Oh, that's probably why.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stripes, though. Good movie. You haven't seen it, go watch it. That's good old irreverent comedy of the 70s, 80s there. It's good stuff. We
Yep.
got that, but that was the actual Saturday Night Live. For some reason, it has continued after that. But the original crew after that, what did we get good? We had
Murphy.
like he was part of the original crew.
No.
We had like Dana Carvey.
No. No.
No. Eddie Murphy was second crew.
Well, no, I mean he might have been a little bit of a crossover. Okay, fine, I'll give you that.
No, all of them. They all left, and they brought in a whole new crew. You had Joe Piscopo, Eddie Murphy, Kevin Nealon, Rich Hall, Anthony Michael Hall, and then you had what's his name, Adam Miller on the news.
Oh, and Adam was good. I liked him.
Yeah.
But
they got rid of Chevy, Gilda, the whole new renovation, late '80s.
well, so they must have brought him back for something because I have seen them do work together.
Oh,
I've
sure.
definitely seen him with Chevy Chase. But anyway, it's been going on for like 40, 50 years, and like I'd say 90% of that was shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, then you had because Eddie Murphy left, and he had what he did. He did Trading Places with Dan Aykroyd. That was one of his first movies right out of Saturday Night Live. Is
that my memory? That's thinking at Saturday Night Live. Maybe it is.
That might be what you're thinking. That's what I was thinking. You were thinking.
That's a great movie, by the way.
It is great. Yeah. Well,
that's
Eddie was pure gold. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Oh,
Black men are never allowed in Hollywood. Yeah.
Well, he did a good. He did a lot of good characters.
Yeah, well, that was sarcasm because the 80s and 90s was full of black actors and black singers. They dominated boxing. It's actually kind of nice here in the 21st century. We have non-black people actually winning in boxing and fighting. That's a different thing.
Well, the fighting scene is huge, though, and it's not dominated by just like 3 different houses, like it was before.
True. That's true.
Actually, one of my favorite things to watch now is MMA. Oh, I was mentioning that the other day. It's an armored mixed martial arts where they're wearing plate. They go at it with maces and shields in an octagon cage fight.
Oh, it's kind of like what I used to do, and they threw it into the MMA way. Huh?
Won't be long now, boys. We'll
because
gladiator mode.
Because you get like the whole, you've got holds, you've got, the judo mixed into it. So it's not just whack, 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 there's more strategy to it.
Oh, I know. I did SEA for freaking 20 years, dude.
Right.
I love it. If you enjoy football or any other kind of blood sport and then, running around with weapons, you got to love that shit. Yeah, I
For real.
loved it,
Yeah.
dude. Because I was football. I love football, but being able to run around a field with a shield and sword and just bash people is freaking awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. This is a little bit more controlled, of course, but
Oh well, sure, yeah.
yeah, like if you crack someone's helmet, they stop the fight. You can't,
Mhm.
Well, we had
which
to
is
have
sweet.
metal on our head anyway, so it's not like you got to crack that so easily.
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, no, this one the guy had they all wear metal.
Yeah.
And then, but there's this one clip you'll find if you look it up. It's this guy comes down, he's got an axe, and he just puts a huge crack right across the guy's brow.
Nice.
Where on the helmet, I mean, it didn't go through his face, but he split the metal on the guy's head. It was
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
Oh no, it's good fun. I know some of the people listening out there love the rough and ready. So we're brothers,
Yeah.
brothers of spirit.
Those are the Rough Riders.
I love
Yeah.
that kind of shit, man. I've always been that's one thing about Americans, because the rugby boys. See, I played both, all right, and the rugby guys will laugh, say, "Oh, you wear armor, you pussies," and it's like, yeah, come play football. Come on over. Come on. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't understand the difference in velocity.
Mm-hmm.
You see, you put armor on yourself. I don't care about the other person, of course, that is part of it. But you put armor on yourself. Now you no longer think about how you're going to hit a person. You just throw your entire body at them with every bit of force you got. Right? Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Because I played both. I played rugby, and even as an adult, I played rugby over here. I played, and it's
That seems hardly fair.
Yeah,
To a
I
little,
was gonna say. It seems a little bit. It's like
No, they
you're
got fast
challenging a bunch
legs.
of. Well, yeah, but that's not the point. It's like
well, yeah, but they're nimble.
okay. That's good.
They go sliding between his legs.
it's like challenging a grade schooler to a wrestling competition or something. Just like there's gonna be a little bit of a height and weight difference
Well,
there.
it was even worse than you think because, of course, this is all amateur, right? But we actually were we don't call it states, but we were effectively the state champions in rugby because we had a bunch of nimble, quick little Japanese boys, and you had me and a big old Dutch guy.
That big old Dutch guy, huh?
And we had an English guy for a while too. So yeah, they were terrified of the white dudes.
Because they're all like over 6 feet tall.
Yeah,
Must
but
been
then again, but in
intimidating.
rugby, the way you hit, it's nowhere near as violent, dude. It's just not the same.
No,
Yeah,
no, it's not.
it's not the
Yeah,
same.
you don't have flying full body into people. Yeah,
No,
you don't have front lines just grinding each other out.
right. Well, I was a
Defensive and
middle
offensive
linebacker,
lines.
so I had like the best position on the field, really.
Yeah, you're in the scrum in
Yeah,
both
yeah,
games, right?
it's great. Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't do a lot of Ironman. I've done it before, but nah, mainly I was just middle linebacker. They throw me on special teams sometimes.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, but
Well, hey, question? Didn't you guys game question? Sorry, I'm changing it up here because I'm just thinking about magic. Didn't one of you find you found a spell book, didn't you?
I think so. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
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 We
Okay.
just don't have anybody can use it, but we could sell it. The Thundera was all about selling it.
Well,
Actually, we
selling
got
the
a
spell book's tough. You could do a good trade, though. I mean, you could
well,
do a good
yeah,
trade.
maybe a trade because we had a bunch of magical stuff we didn't need. We want to go talk to that dude.
And
What's
identify things, right? So, what you want to start here, or it's
yeah,
about
no,
quarter
go right ahead. I
after?
thought we were just waiting for Adrian. Um,
Oh yeah, he
No,
is.
he was
Not
yeah.
going to be here.
Yeah,
oh,
he's
okay,
birthday
okay.
boy today. He's
Oh, well,
out having
sweet.
fun
Happy
with the
birthday
family.
to you,
So
Adrian. Very nice, very
yeah,
nice. Out with the family because he's got a bunch of little kids and stuff too, right?
He has
about 10.
two,
Yeah,
he has two children, but his
10.
sister's also in town,
He's
so
got
he's got them as well.
Oh,
he's
nice.
got he's got a few foster kids and then the half kids from the previous marriage, and I think his wife's pregnant again. So
None of this is true, by the way.
no, this is true. He's not vaxing any of them either. He's just not.
Mm-mm.
He's
So
not. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah.
no,
I
he's
heard
What
like
about the kid in the attic?
I
The
heard
kid
two
in
of
the
his
attic.
baby mamas were coming into
Did you
town
just
too,
make a
but
flowers in the attic reference? That's deep,
Yeah,
lady. That's
they
deep.
little
Give her experience
Mar.
for that. Now that's deep.
Yeah,
She gets
that is pretty
experience for
deep.
that. Yeah.
That's little Marvin the measles.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's up in the attic.
Oh, did you guys hear that whole Texas measles thing was complete bullshit?
That's
I
I
just
awesome.
not.
assume.
It's
Yeah.
not. It's true.
No,
Oh,
it's
really?
not. I saw a full report on it. It was complete bullshit. Completely
Well,
unrelated to actual measles
Mm.
down in
so
Texas.
Prigwort, back in Prigwort again, my
Mhm.
friends, because we can go political for another 2 hours and not get anywhere
Did we
in the
get
No, I'll be
political at
leaving
all?
if that
We're
happens.
talking about
Again.
football and sword fighting and shit.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
good
can't get
stuff.
political.
I want to
Dude, I say
play.
that's how we deal with
Big
elections.
in
We should
3
change it up to
weeks.
sword fighting.
Yeah, I agree.
I think we should send them all out to the front line with a rifle, like Liz, and then
Mhm.
see what
There you go.
happens. But that's
Yeah.
another story.
Gladiator fights.
Gladiator. Fuck yes. All right.
Absolutely, and let the ladies do bikini oil wrestling. Sans the bikini.
And sans the oil.
I mean, we are talking about politicians and
yeah, have you
bureaucrats.
seen most of these politician ladies?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fair.
I've seen some Republican ones that I've pretty.
Oh
hot.
goodness gracious. Well, I mean, AOC actually is a good-looking girl, but she's just insane.
Nah,
Mhm.
she ran face first into that wall. The Latina wall is brutal, and
Mhm.
Nah, I
it
know.
gives no quarter.
People love giving her a hard time, but old Sandy there, she's a pretty girl, dude.
No,
All
Stay
right.
tuned, folks. We'll try to get started soon.
Uh-huh.
No one else
about
is
Luna?
here.
There's
as
Luna.
a
She's a pretty
Latina
lady.
connoisseur, I can assure you that is not an attractive Latina at all.
I got a map. There's a
Well, it's
map.
better than
There's a map of
Hirano of
Prigwort.
Hawaii.
Well, I mean, she's Hawaiian. Like, come on.
Oh, speaking of that, did you guys see that the Lilo and Stitch trailer?
I did not.
No.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
great.
It
Just
look
like
for
compared
kids.
to
It
the
looks pretty
most other
good.
things coming out.
Because my kids love that cartoon. But the only thing I thought was really weird about it was neither Lilo nor Nani, I think her name was, were actually Polynesian.
No, they're both Polynesian.
No, neither one of them are.
Nani, the woman that plays Nani, isn't fully Polynesian, but she is Polynesian.
No, they're not. They're not, dude. I lived in Hawaii for 7 years. I know what a Polynesian is. Those are Filipinos. They're not
Did you
Polynesian.
see they came
Polynesians,
out?
Hawaiians are very
Okay.
dark skinned. They look kind of like black people.
They are dark, yes.
Did you
Those
see
are
the?
I
not
bet you're right,
Polynesians.
too.
What?
I
Go
better
ahead.
not say it. No, I better not say it.
No. It's not like we're on the internet and
It's
everything is
not like
forever.
anybody's here listening to us
Yes.
anyway right
Well,
now.
I mean, I'm just saying that, it would have been nice if, Lilo and Nani were actually Polynesians, is all I'm saying.
Well, let's just blame the animators on that and move along.
Okay. You guys go ahead and do your thing. I'm showing off everyone's animation.
I've got a map of Prigwort up, and you guys would be rolling into town. Let's see. It is still we're in mid February, whatever month that is correlated to in the lore,
Oh shit.
and it's still cold as the winter is. Unique thing about Dolmenwood is the water never freezes, yet there'll be snow on the ground, and it's snowy and it's cold, and weary travelers and coming to you've arrived in town, you've gotten your reward for saving a couple of the abducted from
Yeah,
the
the
Druman
kids.
Knoll.
Yeah, the kids.
You had a
And
note.
I gave a report. That's right.
Yeah, you had a report that you wrote up. You had some intelligence that you found in the dungeon, and you have magical items to research, treasure to work with, and a couple of different various plot hooks.
Now, I do have a question. My character so far, when interacting in Prigwort, because I'm not from here, I'm from the South, but everything my character has been doing has been via the church, right?
Who's Via? Is that like a name? No, I'm kidding. All right, yes, that's true.
Ancho.
Now,
Honcho.
but are they the actual authority here? Is there like
Yeah.
a baron or something here?
Yeah, the Baron. Well, you have the Duke of Brackenwall,
Right. Well, I'm from Brackenwall, so
and
there's
he is
there's
the
a duke here.
authority.
Okay.
No, there's the Lady Harrimore is the noble over this region.
So but is there anyone in Prigwort specifically?
So Prigwort is run by a council of brewmeisters.
Oh, that's right. You said that. So my question is thus: this information, which is military-based information, the other stuff I did with the Abbey was, church-related. Would I go see Lady Harrimore? Is that what I would? Is that who I'd report to? Because
You
you
could
know,
probably look at the elevated council of brewmasters to
I would.
be
Okay, good.
more. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. You would think that. I mean, they run the day to day. The lady
okay.
has her whole territory.
Well, because I'm kind of getting a feeling that this whole Dolmenwood area is fairly theocratic.
Fairly, yeah. The church and the nobility are aligned.
Okay. So all right.
They're definitely on the surface. They're all aligned. You know, there's always intrigue.
Okay.
But
So whilst
the
they go try to make money, I'm going to go report to the council and
but the
give.
church does not. The church is not the law per
Yeah,
se.
yeah,
The
yeah.
Duke,
I
right?
get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm doing that. They're doing that. So
What are you doing now?
I'm just going to reporting to the council because that is definitely a military situation with that ruined fort, and explain what we found and what was going on over there, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay, let's get a weather roll. See if it's what it's like when you go outside. Lady, if you do us the honors of rolling the titties.
Rolling 8. It's cold
8.
again.
It is not horrible. That's right in the middle of the scale. So, we have a day of what's that? 8 on the winter is. Oh yeah, today's nasty out actually. Freezing rain.
Oh.
Really cold and gloomy.
Joy.
Yeah. The brewmasters are not meeting today. There's no one at the hall, which is the giant. If you look
Thing
at
in the
the
center.
map, yeah, the center of the map, that would be the hall. So you could. Oh, Chester, you got the main map up. Okay, cool. But if you peep on my screen there, you have.
No, I'm on your screen. I was just setting up my stuff for later.
Oh, gotta make sure I can hold down control if I want to zoom. Yeah. So that's the that's the brewmasters right in front of the market. And the market is not working today. It's just you have the sound of pouring freezing rain. The streets are slippery. It's
So
not a
we'll
nice.
stay at our house for the day.
We don't have a house here.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
I
you do.
thought we do. We're in Prigwort.
Yeah, you picked up something here on the northwest.
Yeah, we did.
Small.
We're renting.
Oh, okay.
We're renting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's fine. I'll make sure my report is dotted and slashed, if that's the form of language we use here. I then may do that, and then I'll write a letter, another letter to my betrothed.
Well,
Send
you
some
did
money
receive
too.
a letter. You did get a letter from her
Mm.
when you go to the how would that work? That would show up at your place or at the church. You're mailing stuff from the church, aren't you?
Well, I don't know. I'm
I don't know either.
mailing
I'm
it
making it
via
happen now.
courier.
They have a post
courier.
office.
Sweet.
They have a post office. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Done
It's
by
called
Horse Pack.
the Pied Piper Post Pavilion.
Oh, nice.
How's-
Piper
how's
Post
that?
Pavilion. You'll get 2.5 experience for that. I'll give you experience for that.
Did you come up with that, or was that already in there?
I just came up with it.
Yeah, that's more of his alliteration.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. That's how I roll.
Hmm.
I'm illiterate.
Yeah.
Wah,
This
wah.
guy.
All right.
Aren't we all?
Okay, round that
no.
up to 3. I'll give you half point for that.
Okay. I'll write that down. 3. No,
3.
it's the Pied Piper.
Anyway, so I got a letter from my betrothed. All right, nice.
Yes, Esmeralda.
Oh,
Is that her name?
Esmeralda.
No,
was her-
no.
that's not her name.
Oh.
Although
It was the wrong letter.
It sounds like that could be a good name though, but I know I chose everything out of the straight out of the book, right? When I did all this stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Wamina.
her name is Dimdy.
Dimdy. Aw. Dimdy. And she
She had the
writes.
letter written out. Lady can read it.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, she writes. Let's see his. Let's
My
roll it.
dearest love.
My dearest Windrew, or whatever your name.
Windor.
Ah,
Okay.
ah.
Even your love can't get your name right.
Damn it.
My little Wendy, who fights so much.
my 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 brave, strong Windor. What a pleasure it is to hear from you as you keep the land safe and protect it and me from the forces of evil and do the work of the one true God. You're truly an honorable man, and I am await to hear from you again. All is well with mother and father, though little Bertrand has taken up the adventuring bug or desire to find fame and fortune. I hope that you could dissuade him from such an unsafe occupation.
Oh.
Love, Dimdy.
Oh, I'm lucky, Thunder. It could have been a Dear John letter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I found
wouldn't do
another
that.
note.
I rolled a die, and then you got a nice little smiley face on it. So it's
Oh,
a good
nice.
letter.
Well, that's
All
good.
There was a
gotten
wink.
those before.
There's a little wink, so there may be something going on. So that's what's
there's
happening.
nothing.
Bertrand has decided to be an adventurer. Would be your brother-in-law when you wed.
It was gonna be the letter that
Bertrand is going to be the replacement character for the next one who dies.
Nice. I was gonna say it was gonna be the letter from the jerk.
Yeah, well, no, Bertrand is the asshole, though. That is true.
That is my
No, it's
era.
Pandaro's next character.
Yeah. All right, so I do that. And what do these guys do? I guess we're just going to go to another day. Huh?
I'll go to around the circle. I mean, you guys have things to do. I mean, it is shitty out, but it doesn't mean like life can't happen. So, whoop. What are we doing? We'll pick someone, and then they will have to talk.
What time
Celtic.
is it?
It is daytime.
Just daytime. Okay. After I cleaned up my room and took got all cleaned up, even though it's raining outside, I get something put over my head and go down to a local friend's house, see how they're doing. A coworker that I used to lay bricks with or something.
Okay.
Tea and scones, nice.
Tea and scones, yeah. Maybe who has a good-looking brother.
Ooh.
So.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's lots of good-looking brothers.
I'm a lumberjack, and that's okay.
One of the brothers, his name is Tyrone. He's very good-looking.
It's a very fantasy-sounding name, there, buddy.
It's a brother name, though. All right. No, all right, your friend, her name is Edwina. And Edwina shares a little bit of you guys talk and you get a rumor.
Rumor has it, okay.
Rumor has it that, the brewmasters have like secret ingredients, and one of the prize spirits they use mossling bones.
Oh, nice.
And there's someone who, and they're like, they'll hire out these unscrupulous gravediggers who will go into the mossling villages under the cover of night. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Bless you.
That's rain. I can't get over this cold.
Good thing it's not blowing dust there like it is here.
Right. And so that's like out of the rumor mill. Who else is up to something today? Thundero, you've been too quiet. It makes me worry.
Wait, what day is it? Sorry. Are we still on the
Today?
shitty weather day?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then I'm staying at home. There's nothing for me to do.
Okay.
Polish your armor. Sharpen your
Boring.
sword.
All right. GOP.
I'm gonna go out of the gates alone, and I'm going to do some foraging.
Oh no.
So I'm
this
gonna have a
is-
In the
dedicated,
pouring ice
yes,
rain.
dedicated foraging day because we haven't had those in a while.
You're gonna do a whole day. Ooh, that means you get
We're gonna
the
have
good
to go
roll.
look for a frozen bush soon.
But we're staying. You're just gonna stay in this hex, right?
Yeah, I'll stay in the hex. I'm not going super far. I'm just kind of like whatever I can find in this hex. I'll try and get.
Yeah. Let me pull up.
I cut
this
down
hex,
trees. I eat my lunch. I go to lava tree. Wednesday
So this
I go
is-
shopping and I have buttered scones for tea.
Nice,
Nice.
very nice.
Who's that that was trying to sing?
What? No, that was good. I liked when Chester does that. You keep doing that, Chester.
I will.
Yeah.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work all day. Cut down trees, I skip and jump. I like to press wildflowers.
Nice.
Okay.
Monty
Can I look
Python
up
did.
like see if there was like a so we're looking for
Give
where
me-
people go to look up jobs and things like that for mercenaries.
Bounty board.
You're gonna check a bounty board or the yeah. So you know that the Crashed Antler Inn, which is in the north of town, had a board. That's this big building. This settlement up here in the north. They have 3 little houses or a few different houses and a courtyard in the back. But that building, that's the inn where the adventure started, kind of thing. Stop, blue shit.
One of the houses is made of straw.
Mhm.
One's
one of them
made of
is made of
One
bricks.
brick, one man mud.
Okay.
Fuck yeah! All right, foraging.
I'll do my foraging roll real quick.
Okay, so let's do survival
made
check
it.
then.
I
Okay.
made it.
You made it. Yeah, I was gonna let you know if you're not traveling, you could get a +2 bonus, but you made it.
Oh
All
well,
right.
I made it either way.
Okay, roll a d6. We'll see if you find fungi or plants. What do you get
Another
there?
D6. 2.
2. Okay, so yeah, some edible fungi. That's a 20.
D20.
Yeah.
12.
Okay. That would be moonchook.
Moonchuck.
Just yeah, then go ahead and give me a d6 roll.
Okay.
Number up.
Yeah, this is like this white moon-like orbs, pocketed with these little craters.
I got a 1.
Smells like chicken soup. Tastes like raw onion. And
I'm guessing that's how many I got.
That's
yeah,
just-
it's these mushrooms. It's for rations. Like you got like a day's worth or a ration's worth. But you can roll a d6 and we can see how much you think these
Okay.
are worth.
Another
gold.
1.
Another
Okay.
1. Yep, just
Yep.
a gold.
Okay.
Some days are like that. And then since, you're out in the wild, one of the fun things about that is
Random encounters.
random encounters. That's right. And in that hex, let's see, you're in hex 1106, still hanging out right in Dolmenwood. It's not as treacherous as other places, real close by, as you have learned. But there's a chance of getting lost.
Not with my trusty pig.
No, you and your trusty pig are good. You know where you're going. So you didn't get lost, and nothing accosted you. But you made a gold piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just rations. They're not like special.
No. This you've come to determine that this area around here doesn't really seem to have anything really cool.
That makes
Like-
sense.
Yeah. But I mean, if you did find a ration, I mean, you could sell it for gold to probably to the Crashed Antler if you wanted to, because they'll cook it.
Fair enough.
All right. So if you want to head back there, you're more than welcome to. Because actually, if you did, you would run into your buddy over here, because he is looking at a message board looking for. Who is this? This is Jimes.
Yes.
It is Jimes. Jimes. Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll sell it to them, and I'll be like, "Oh, hey there, how you doing?" I say to
Good.
James,
How are you?
"Oh, I'm good. I was just out foraging and stuff. I found this little guy here. Not a whole lot, but I figured I'd sell it to these guys and make a coin or two. So that's what I'm gonna do." And I just randomly walk away.
It's true. You Canadians need every dollar you can make. That's true.
Uh huh. Well, our gold is only worth 5 silver.
I know. Oh well.
Everyone's gonna start actually thinking that I am a real Canadian.
Right? No, I think you should
Slanderous.
roll with
It's
it.
slanderous. It's
I don't think-
slanderous.
I don't think anyone
Canadian?
can make that mistake.
No. God, no.
They're getting
Anywho.
a little bit upset though.
Mm-hmm. They probably would be less upset if they just, gave all those burdens to us and we'd take care of them.
That's
you
true.
know?
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I say we just take Alberta and be done with it.
Well, I mean, if you take Alberta, the rest of it's going to fall apart because there's like one road.
Okay.
As if that's just true. It is one road. He's not even kidding. And alongside the one road is a one train track.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Anyways, I make my 1 gold piece
Yep.
and I chill out for the day.
Okay.
Yeah. I listen for rumors because that's always fun.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Listen in on conversations
Yeah, I can't do any of that fun stuff. Oh well.
like a weirdo.
Give me a D20 roll.
Okay. Natural 20.
So bad it's
Wasted.
wasted.
Right?
You get stuck
Okay.
by a dagger.
So yeah, you hear some townies just talking about that garrison, I think it'll house a legion of the Order of Saint Faxus. Oh no, it won't. Yeah. Why would it have them? Well, they're gonna hunt down all their witches. Hunt what witches? The witches in Dolmenwood, you frickin' dumb, I guess.
I love
Don't
how
you know
one of the
nothing?
characters became dumber over the course of 3 seconds. Is great.
Hey, you shut your mouths over there. Who's talking? There's a rumor about
There's
that
witches in
garrison.
Dolmenwood.
The
Oh.
witches
Hey.
in Dolmenwood. And the Order of Saint Faxus will hunt them down and eradicate them.
And just to get this out of the way, I will relay that to my party when I see them. So now everyone will know.
Order of what?
Saint Faxus, Faxis.
And witches of Dolmenwood.
Mm-hmm.
Feel sorry for the witches, I guess.
Which witches?
Which witches? Which witches? I don't know.
Okay. Anyways, I'm done. Yeah, that's me. That's all I'm doing. I got nothing else going on.
Yeah, so do I find anything interesting on the job board?
Um,
There he is.
Well, yeah, you give me a D100 roll.
D100.
If the 100, there's a little 100 listings on the board.
No, no, but I just found a list online for 100 things. So.
14.
14.
That reminds me, I got a book of a lot of things.
Yeah, let's see. More someone the the elevated brewmeisters are looking for um and a mercenaries to roust a what believed to be encampment of crookhorns.
Didn't we just do that?
It's literally the mission we just got back from. It's like, oh, more money.
Free money.
Okay. So I can fill that in for the money.
No,
What?
no, we were joking. I don't think it's actually the one that we just did.
Anything else?
Roll again.
Does it say where those craghorns are, by the way?
It says to see the brewmeisters.
Oh, okay.
That way I don't have to think of anything right now.
Especially when we're
100.
non-committal. Holy
Yeah,
crap.
especially when you're non-committal. What'd you roll?
100.
What is with you guys?
Wasted.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
You're making them waste the good rolls now.
To waste a D100.
Okay, so this one is actually might be kind of interesting.
A dragon.
Has been seen to the south. Well, actually, yeah, we could deal with that. There's a couple rumors on, or a couple posts on there. One is House Mulbrick wants to hire adventurers to delineate the boundaries of their kingdom. There's a dispute with a
Ooh,
let's see, link it to.
cartography mission.
Yep.
Chester's ears perked up.
He's like, whoa. He's like crunching. He's like some crunching stuff.
I love cartography. That's great. Do you realize that one of George Washington's early jobs was as a cartographer?
Yeah, I think I read that.
Yeah. So the domain of Lady Mulbrick, she wants to have some of the lines delineated, where the Hag's Addle, in the woodcutters encampment is right on the edge of her territory, but she wants to make sure her land, like the Hag, like where Hag's Addle is, her domain is established, and then also there's a dispute with the domain of Baron Hogwash, and she's concerned that he's moving and taking her area. So she has coordinates that she wants people to verify that that's her area, kind of thing. Looking to draw the domain lines out and make sure they're accurate. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I got you.
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah,
that
but
makes
how
sense.
would we supposed to do that?
That's what cartography would be.
Yeah.
That's
Not my
my
job.
problem.
Which
I'm
is
just a
unfortunate
bricklayer.
because
You're a hunter.
the fat mage I had actually
Yeah.
was a cartographer.
Well, why don't you do a raised dead?
Well, that's
Mhm.
got to
what
wait
was-
a little
yeah.
while for that one.
Yeah. What was the other thing someone said? There was oh, son of a goat. What did you guys say?
No, that was S3. I was looking on the job board.
Yeah.
There was that. There was the other one with the.
There's dragon.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I made a
Yeah,
joke
yeah.
about a dragon.
Yeah, well, I'm running with it.
Okay.
Yeah. So on the there's okay. So did y'all tell you the legend? Someone while you're reading it, no, let's say there was one evening when you guys were in town where a bum came in and sang for his drinks. Who? No, none of you would be. You would be around, but did you leave GOP?
I mean, did I leave where? Like the tavern? I'm still at the tavern. I'm still like listening to people Hawk.
Okay, so south of Prigwort is there's let's see. Long ago, Sir Windlass. Just to remind you of the story, Sir Windlass fought a dragon that was in called Chaos or Chazobrith. Sorry, I was dyslexia. Chazobrith, and Chazobrith was invading Prigwort. And the story was that he had slain Chazobrith, but there is a rumor that one of the wormlings of Chazobrith, it must be the wormling, is ravaging to the south and has been stealing cattle.
And the reward for stopping this worm? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not even there. He's there. I'm sorry.
You're not
I
even there.
apologize.
Yeah.
I'm making Google eyes at somebody.
What are these voices on the wind?
They are beautiful dulcet tones of the hunter, who's always very greedy, reminding you about the money.
It's all
It's
about the
okay.
money.
My characters are always greedy too. So
There is a rumored to be the lost treasure hoard of Castlebrith.
money makes my ears perk up. So okay. That's I will relay that information as well to the party when we're all together again.
Well, I mean, you
Yeah,
and
they're like,
you and Jimes are right there.
Yeah.
So
okay. So if he wants to do any cartography, if he wants to do the cartography.
Well, the cartography might be good for the fact that we would be working, with nobility, so that'd be probably useful for us to build connections. That wouldn't be my character's opinion at all. My character wouldn't even be thinking about that, but this is more for Chester's benefit. But my character just heard the treasure hoard thing. And that sounds pretty good. Oh, what did it say? How much was the reward for the cartography?
report to Lady Mulbrick for details.
Oh, okay. So it's like we'll tell you what you're getting paid after you've already made the trip. Fair enough.
She is nobility,
That's true. It's still kind of funny.
Yeah, it is funny. It's fucking hilarious. I can't think of it. I'm like, what do I get? All right. How much would that be worth? 100 gold? No, see, that wouldn't even pique your interest, would it?
Yeah.
But there may be something beyond just gold.
Yes, she may be single.
We really do need money, though.
Yeah,
so I know we have a whole bunch of stuff that we wanted to sell and or trade, but if they can, if you guys can make some money on something, we really need money. We're hurting for money.
Yep.
Well, we need to get through this day so we can maybe go outside.
Well, we're
and not
done
freeze
for this
to death.
day. We go on the next day.
we're
It's okay.
We can re-roll. We can roll for the next day. That's fine.
We'll go for the next day. When we all get back to the place,
And then you guys discuss what you need. I will be back in just two shakes of a lamb's tail.
Because
So we're having a late meal and gather around the table at the house.
Well, because a couple of episodes ago, we did make enough money to pay for our housing. So, we're
For a
good
year.
there.
Yeah.
Well, no, everybody. We're good there. But we really do need money, though. So anything we haven't sold yet, we should do that.
We have a bunch to sell.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, we definitely need to do that because money is an issue.
Well, we'll get the special chalice with yummy drink. That's how I wrote it. We'll get that appraised. We've also got magical items.
Yeah.
We've got a potion.
Yep.
That just says number 6. So I guess whatever they rolled for that. We got
surprised
some art.
He didn't put number 9. You know how he is with his humor.
Right. No, I think it just rolled it and it was a 6.
Yeah. But But yeah, because unfortunately, a lot of the stuff we've gotten, because it was church related, went to the church and we weren't compensated.
Yeah.
Whose fault is that?
Well, it's mine. Yeah, hands up.
Well, we can
But
trade the spell book. We can trade the staff. The staff's worth 35,000 gold, but because it's magical, we can't sell it. But we'll
Yeah.
maybe get something interesting from the mage
Who
guy or from whoever.
who
I
got
have the
the holy short sword?
staff.
I did.
Israel. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we got a bunch of items. So you just tell me what would have got turned into the church. I
Well,
kept the chalice. It's
yeah, well,
mine.
the last stuff, the stuff we got out of the Dolmenwood fort ruin there, that none of that goes to the church.
Yeah.
From before that, of course, any relic we found, which unfortunately was a bunch of, but those were chapes and stuff, so they don't need to
Yeah.
go to the church. So I
Oh, I
guess
need
we
to clear
didn't
this
find
from my
anything
inventory.
actually relic. We were supposed to, but we didn't find any relics. So we could
Well, we
sell all
didn't
that.
finish it.
Yeah. Well, we've got all right. So I'll check out the chalice. We've got the staff. It'd be nice if one of us could get like a magical bow. That'd be really useful.
It would be, yeah. You guys definitely need that if we could trade up for it.
Yeah.
Now, in Prigwort, there are, as far as artisans, there is a jeweler in town, which is nice. I mean, to have.
Mhm.
And then there is Malsomeyer Druge, who is
Which is who we're gonna be taking the arcane spell book, and we'll probably like a few of our magicals things we'll bring to him maybe to see if there's anything he'd like to trade.
Is
right.
he is Druge the guy who's got the big giant tree in his backyard on the map?
Druge has the manor on the far right of the map.
Oh, okay, because that one's got the tree in the middle. That must be something.
That is something. You've been in town enough, so that would be that's the really fancy inn. That's really kind of morose.
Oh, right.
Okay. Yeah. That's Rapitan's Inn.
Yeah.
The jeweler is over by the statue and the kind of in the
Right.
would that be the southwest side?
Yeah, that area.
There's where the statue. Yeah, that's a sea. The sea and the stars is the jeweler. And also, go ahead.
No, is the government building open today?
Oh yeah. What did they roll?
What did we roll for weather today?
We did
Rolling
not yet.
now.
He hasn't rolled it yet.
Sure.
I had it ready to roll. 11.
11.
Come on.
God, man.
Not a freaking blizzard.
Ice. It's icy and steady snow. So that rain just froze, and now it's just
Okay, next
snow
day.
is just coming down.
Might as well just go to the next day. We'll just stay at our place.
Yeah, we'll just wait until the weather clears so we can do what
Can
we
I
gotta
do well, I mean, since I don't waste the day, can I do some more foraging, or is it too much snow?
You can. You're just gonna have to.
I won't get the bonus, right? I'll just
Well,
straight roll.
I'm gonna increase the chance of getting lost just because of the
Yeah.
snow.
Don't discourage him. We need mossling
Yeah.
bones.
It's exactly. Okay, so I'll roll here, lady. Let me roll.
Are those just sticks or?
I'm gonna clear your stuff, lady, for a
I
second.
do believe the terminology is twig.
I made my roll for the foraging.
Oh, you did. That's
Mhm.
wonderful. Okay, let me get to that real quick. Exploring the wild. Okay. Go ahead. Do a D6 first to see if you find a kind of plant or whatever.
What kind of plant did
that
I
you
find?
forage. Yeah.
Okay.
No, well, I mean, this is just one step of
A winter
Another
flower.
one.
Okay.
I found something, but I rolled a 1 for whatever.
Well, you found some fungi. Now, give me
Mhm.
a D20 for the type of fungi.
All right,
And then we'll roll for quantity.
15.
Okay.
And
Now,
for
D6 for quantity for yield.
5.
Okay, five yields of Scrabby's hair. And this is just wispy filaments that they ooze out this green gel. That you squeeze out the green gel and then you use the rest to make like a porridge.
Okay, just food. Gotcha.
Yeah, just food. Again, you'd have to go to another hex to find
Anything better?
anything better than just bountiful delights to
Mhm.
dig up in the undergrowth.
Are they worth anything or just normal?
They are not worth anything.
All right, cool. Well, then that's at least I got something today. Okay. So,
Okay.
lady, you go. It's
Well,
the
you need to see if you can make it back with.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're right.
So,
All right.
and that you don't have any encounters too.
Yeah.
Because he's out there really to try and stir the pot. If you guys don't.
What? Why would I
Hey,
ever
we'll let him get
do-
killed. That's all right. He'll have to roll up another character.
Why
That's
would I
right.
ever do something so careless?
Listen, as Dolph Lundgren once famously said, if he dies, he dies.
So,
Yes.
as you find your way back to,
I must break you.
you find your way back to town without any
Okay.
surprises again.
All right. One of these
Lucky-
days.
Lucky
Yeah.
you.
Maybe I'll have a visitor that night.
Oh, scandalous.
Do declare.
I have one every night. Her name's Lily.
So, oh god. We wait until the weather is good that I can talk to the council and they can go sell shit.
A 7.
7. That's still a bad one.
A 7, you say?
Yeah.
I do declare.
I do declare.
Oh, Mr. Beauregard.
That
A
is cold
7.
wind. Isn't that
This
cold
is-
wind?
This is a clear day. It's just
Oh.
cold.
Hey, I'll
Hey.
take cold.
We got
I'll
cloaks
take
for
cold.
Okay.
Take cold.
And the elevated council of brewmasters is in session. As you get to the door and you walk inside, it is packed. Voices abound.
Oh,
It has not been active for days, and now there's a lot on the docket.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
I just imagine like the head brewmaster. He wakes up in the morning, he opens his door, looks outside, he's like, nope, and just closes.
Not today, Satan. Not doing it.
But so you would come across the barrister who has a scroll and he's filling out. You're getting in line, and while he's in line doing that, the rest of who's going to go to the jeweler, who's going to see Mosselmeyer Drews or make an appointment with Mosselmeyer.
We should make an appointment with Bosselmeyer. That makes sense.
Yep.
So we'll set up an
and-
appointment. Yeah.
Me and Lily are definitely going because I'm not letting that staff leave my sight.
That's
You're
good.
not going to trust me to be alone with those
No.
super expensive magic items?
I
Aw.
shall not. In fact,
It's like you don't
That's probably
trust
for the
me.
best.
no, I do not trust.
I don't know.
the
What's your alignment?
thieving
I'm
man.
neutral.
Well, we've
the
already
man
is not
established
here.
there's only one trustworthy person in the party, and he's
Mhm.
forced to be good.
Mhm. Okay, anyways.
Against his own personal nature.
That's true.
Okay. So Mosselmeyer Drews and the barrister. So you get up to the barrister. It's your turn after. I mean, these are not
Fast forward.
simultaneous. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it says, oh, good. He sees your symbolism. He sees your heraldry. He says, hey, hello, good cleric. What brings you to the honored house of the noble brewmeisters of the elevated council of Prigwort this day?
boy, that's
I
a long
am-
title.
I am the cleric of the church, as you've noticed. Thank you very much, sir. I am Windor Forlock, and I am here to report on my recent mission to Drummond Knoll.
Drummond, you said you are one of the adventurers who saved our children from the nastiness that was therein. Well,
It was my most humble pleasure to save the life of children and serve the people of Prigwort.
you served us well. We have heard of your valiant rescue of the young heir to the Harrimore house, and we are most gracious that you would make an appearance today. Would you seek counsel, or do you have what can I
matters.
set you up with the matters are? I may document that in the ledger.
Well, I'm simply here to report on what was found. I thought it would be interesting for the city council to have that information, seeing as there was an incursion into our nearby territory.
Certainly. I will put you here at the next earliest viewing time with the council. If you would find yourself a seat over on one of the pews and wait for your turn. Will
I
not,
gi-
Dotto, will not be long. As soon as I have my courier here, we will get you in.
I give him a curt bow and I go over to the pew.
He burps. Excuse me.
Well, brewmasters and all.
Mm-hmm. And the place smells hoppy.
Nice.
It's a hoppy place. His courier comes by. He points to you. You can see them talking. And a young pimple-faced boy says, brother, Mr. Windle, would you follow me, please, into the council room?
I do so.
Wonderful. He leads you in, and he talks to the guard. The guard opens the door, and announces you. And as you enter, you see this 3 long, beautiful dark oak tables joined together to make a U. And sitting at each spot is a very a caricature of a human being, each one with a different coat of arms on a small not tapestry. What's a unfurled fabric? Whatever those are called, banner.
Yeah,
Banner.
banners. Yeah.
In front of them, coming down off the top of the table, so that their signet is showing their houses. You have yet to have made yourself in any kind of
Yeah, it's first time meeting them for me. Yeah.
yeah. So at the center is a very kind of chubby, beer-bellied man, spectacles, looks like a very like a erudite sort of personality. His eyebrow raises when you're brought in, and he says, "Well, you may address the council, good Windor."
Thank you, my lord. I am here to report on Drummond Knoll to the northeast. I and my team currently made an exploratory research of the area. The ruin was overrun by filthy craghorns, which we have dispatched. But we found some more troubling things. And with that, I ask for permission to display the tapestries of which I have brought with me.
Oh, you have those. So you would have what's his name with you, and what's her name, right, to carry these things.
Maybe, but he said he wasn't going to let that stuff out of his sight. But I just was kind of bringing it myself.
I think he meant the magic items.
I do have 2 missionaries with me,
That's who I meant. The
Oh yeah, the burls. Yeah, I have them with me.
burls,
Yeah.
sorry. So the burls unfurl. I like
Oh,
that
wow.
one. The tapestries. Lay them out on the floor. As the time passes, for a little bit, as there's little gasps, and people, if anyone was uninterested before, they're now taking interest in them, as they have all displayed now out on the floor of the council room.
And
What is this? Says Scrooge.
Well, it seems that in our little mission, looking for the children, which thank goodness we were able to save two of the three. Thank the Almighty One God. But we found that this fort, which may or may not be known to the town, seems to have has its roots in the Cold Prince.
There's a oh
Gasp.
yeah,
Hmm.
yes.
And I explain the finding of the chalice in the ever frozen but not frozen water, and et cetera, et cetera. I kind of go through everything we had gone through, and then I point to one of the frost elves that are upon the tapestries, who is playing the pan flute. What was his name again?
Wither whistles.
Wither Whistle.
Something.
Yes.
Wither
Um,
whistle. Yeah.
I said this is a very important point. This frost elf was being magically imprisoned inside of the fort, under the undercroft of the fort itself, and I do believe that this frost elf had been imprisoned there for quite a long time. And of course, looking at the tapestry, I explained that he seemingly betrayed someone else, but nevertheless, we were able to dispatch this vile creature as well.
So he has been slain.
Yes, my lord, we have dealt with the situation. I just thought it would be important that Prigwort know that there is a holding of the Cold Prince not far from our walls.
And a band of crookhorns were occupying this.
They were, indeed. They were
That is
holding the
most
children.
troubling. Right.
They were using magic from the old frost elf magic, to keep them drugged and dazed. And I do hope that they are doing better. I have not spoken to them since we returned.
They're both pregnant. No, this was mysterious. We was. You said there was a frost elf still
Yes.
imprisoned.
Yes, magically so. And he was using his pipes to try to lure people to him in order for his escape, which is how I believe the children were lured there. I don't think the Craghorns were looking for them specifically. They just took upon opportunity. This is my opinion, of course. But like I said, we have dispatched him, but it seems that he had been there for an extremely long period of time. What concerns me more is having a Cold Prince, structure so nearby to us that was still intact and somewhat operating.
I agree that is concerning as well as, but to me, the concern more is the live creatures that you found there. We'll find that out in the wilds of Dolmenwood, there's still many remnants of the older ages and the various epochs that existed before ours. The fact that there's still a frost elf alive in Dolmenwood is terrifying, but we trust that you have slain him and you have disposed of the body properly, I assume.
My character hesitates for a second. Disposes of the body properly, sir?
Yes, you must have them beheaded, and the body must be buried during the day and the head buried after dark.
Oh, well, I guess I'll have to write that down.
Wait, where is it?
Now, unless you behead them in battle, there's a less likelihood of their fairy magic to intervene, but this is my authority voice. I just realized it. I'm like,
Well,
about to
what did we do
chastise
with
you.
the body just offhand? What did we do?
I thought he escaped
Oh, we
personally.
left. No, we killed him.
We
We
killed
left
him.
him. We
Yes.
didn't do anything to the body. Oh yeah, he kicked the body. multiple times.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, in that case, my lord, I would not know of the presence of the frost elf, because we did not know that. I will, I will note that and keep that in mind should I encounter frost elves again. Um,
Well, we do not
Please
hold you
excuse.
accountable for such of a lax. It is old lore. It is the legends from the wars prior to the kingdom of Brackenwold, many hundreds of years before the dukedom. I would request that you do would ensure that its demise, as well as any information from about the Crookhorns that you could find. Was there any? Did they have any
Missives or anything like of this sort.
artifacts, missives,
We found
instructions,
nothing, just the
maps?
Kirkhorns themselves, and the only other thing I had was this. And I present the note that we found.
He takes it. He reads it. He looks to the lady to his left. He shares it with her, and her countenance changes. The person to the right of them, another, a man named, well, we don't know his name unless he introduces himself, but he has a insignia of a skewered apple, and he says, um, so, how do we know that your information is accurate? This was found on the Crookhorn, you've said? The Crookhorn that you have killed? And you have no proof of the death of the Crookhorn?
Well, now, if I recall the mission, I didn't find that in a Crookhorn. I found that in a box in the bedroom, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you did. You would have found that would have been in the chest
Yeah,
with
yeah.
some of the treasure, the gold coins.
I do correct him, of course, extremely politely. My lord, it was not found upon the Crookhorn themselves. It was in their barracks or bedding area, inside of a chest.
I would love to know if these Crookhorns really existed. You have their heads. Did you bring back anything? You don't seem inflicted. Those who we all know who come in contact with Crookhorns lose their sight or other parts.
Of course, you are correct, my lord. But we are professional adventurers and do carry the proper root and various other herbology to keep ourselves from being so severely afflicted. We
And
have
as
engaged
Drew,
Kirkhorns on many occasions, sir.
and during that time, you can see Drew just having a conversation with the woman to the other side who has like a insignia of a ram with an ivy entwined in its horns, and he goes, "Enough of this, humble buff. These are well-renowned heroes. To question them so is so dishonorable. You mind your tongue. We have a reward for your deeds. We are very grateful." Out comes another like a
Of course,
whoever like
my
a
character is completely ignorant to any of the politics, right? So,
yeah. The a young like a valet or a page would come up to you and gives you a leather sack with coins in it.
you are too kind, too kind.
We will look into this missive that you have brought to us. We are very grateful for the deeds of valor that you have performed in the defense of our kind hamlet. Please take this reward and as well as a coupon for a discount on
Nice.
a
On a smoothie from the local smoothie king.
from the House Oberon's legendary distillery. And there is a tied to the bag on a piece of like cards, like a leather scribbled on there is a stamp. Well, there's a stamp of Druge as well as a good for 5 free drinks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Winning. I'm creative right now. That's good. Okay, the edibles are kicking in. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so
Whoa.
all right, back to if we're as you are dismissed. What do
I
you do with these tapestries?
Well, of course, I bring them with us, but
Okay.
I do in my parting words and being gracious and thanking them and apologizing for my ignorance. I will try not to allow that to happen again. My work for the church is ever growing and ever learning. I also ask, what shall be done with the ruined fort? It still has quite potential, quite a potential.
That would be up to her lady Harriman. We will let her know of the ruins and the former occupants thereof, and as well as the disposition of such matters of land and property outside of the town's boundaries are within her designs, her control.
I
So
see. I
that would be
bow my
something
head
you would have to.
to talk to her about.
Uh,
Yeah.
well, you could send a missive to the lady, I guess. Something you could do. You do have a relationship with one of the lords now, or one of the noble houses.
Well, we definitely have a
Of
relationship with her. But
yeah,
I bow my head and I thank the council for its wise wisdom.
excellent. So out of the council, I mean, there were 7 people. 3 of them were kind of the ones who kind of piqued your interest. The people to the left and to the right of House Oberon. So if you mind those insignias, the skewered apple was a jerk. Druge has a insignia of a mandrake root stirring in a cauldron. And he seems to be the one in charge, at least currently in charge of the house. You'd have to find out more on how they run their business, but
Well, he gave me a coupon.
he did give you a coupon. Awesome.
Wait. Oh, so he was there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, syrup. That was syrup, Druge.
Oh, okay. My bad. My bad.
Not Musselmeyer, Druge.
Cool.
Okay.
You gotta be careful with syrup, Druge. He's sticky.
He is. He's a little bit runny.
Ah.
Now, Bag Manor. That is the residence of Musselmeyer, Druge, famed consulting magician and elder scion of the Druge clans. Okay. You go to the front door, and again, you have a beautiful oak written door, like carved with faces of the Green Man and such things in it. There is a knocker on the door, no door handles.
Is it a huge knocker?
There's 2 of them.
What? I was just asking about the size of a knocker.
There's 2 fairly decent sized, good handfuls. Knocker
Okay. All right.
for your little hands. Yeah.
I knock with the knockers.
Okay. You hear the echo, and then after a few moments, the door creaks open, and a hooded, cloaked figure about your height, with a long, pointy, ruddy nose, and shadows that seem to wisp around the edge of the mask, so that only you see his face. And he says, "Who calls upon the Lord of Bag Manor?"
Oh, hey there. Yeah, we found some cool magic stuff, and we were wondering if you'd like to take a look. Maybe, appraise it or buy it or trade or what have you.
Yeah, the Lord of the Manor will take an appointment. May I have your name?
Oh, sure. My name is Finbo Guster.
Mr. Guster, come back tomorrow.
Okay, I'll do that. Any particular time or just easy breezy kind of thing.
At 11.
All right, tomorrow at 11 it is. I'll see you then, sir. And I walk away.
To the gems.
Okay.
Mhm.
Taking the gems to the jeweler. Kept you in Prigwort one more day because there's a catastrophe the next day.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, my favorite kind.
I am going to go and whilst they're doing that, after I'm done, I'm going to try to see if I can't sell the tapestries.
Okay. So, the Sea of Stars is this tall, narrow store, 4 stories high, painted with pearls and mermaids and gaudy nautical scenes.
Naughty nauticals.
Shame, shame.
The sign is a flotsam with bejeweled goblets and caskets drifting on a tranquil sea.
I should also be able to sell my art objects here, right?
If
Realistically.
it's possible.
Okay.
There's 3 guards standing. Or there's 2 guards standing by the front door.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey there. How you guys doing?
Hey there, little morsling. How is the weather treating you? Are you find yourself withering at all?
Oh, it's a little nippy, but I'm okay. Anyways,
There's a
we're
little
look-
shrinkage for the morsling, aye? And the other guy laughs. Me too. I shrinking.
that's funny. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna go in there and sell some things. So, you know,
As you
you-
please.
yeah. If I'm going there, I'm gonna start selling things. Let's do
All right.
that.
So it's this luxurious place. There's all these floral upholstered couches. Not all these, like a few of them. Elegant oil paintings, display cases, made of polished and inlaid wood, with glittering things inside of them. From this grand desk and kind of near in the center of this room there's a lady who stands up, says, "Hey, come on over." Tall, beautiful, maybe in her late 20s, crop brown hair, and just a beautiful smile. She says, "Hi, I'm Madrid Hideball. What
Oh,
can I do for you there, little cutie?"
hi, my name's Fimbo. I actually have some
Aren't you
things.
precious, you little Down syndrome mossling?
Thanks. That's really nice.
Oh.
I think.
Oh, sorry.
Anyways, yeah, I got some things. I didn't know if you guys might be interested in, but
Breakfast?
well, yeah, I wish. But no, I start showing. Well, I have yeah, I'll start showing her some of the things that I'm interested in selling. So we've
Okay.
got
What do you show her then?
we've got 2 art. It just says art objects. I'm not sure what they are, but it just I think it was just in the treasure pile that we got like 2 art objects. So could probably like paintings. of some
Yeah.
kind.
Will you roll for me? Do you want to do one, or do you want to have someone else want to roll? See what they are.
Yeah, I mean, you said they're worth like 3,300 gold.
Give me a D100 roll. Anyone. Ethereal. You haven't
Okay.
done anything, yes?
Yeah, Dragon.
Sandero
Who
hasn't.
I already did
or
it.
Thundero. There you go. 43.
Too fast.
40.
Too
40.
fast.
Okay, well, Ethereal, you do the next one. 43. So,
That's the holy number.
43 art objects. Wait. Du, du, du. 43. Okay. So you have this piece of ivory, carved ivory. Give me a D20 roll, Thundera. We're gonna finish working on yours here for a second.
We're gonna do a D20 roll. 11. I'm just rolling nothing but holy numbers, folks.
Mhm.
It's this filigreed ivory. Was once of some mythical, or not mythical, but legendary, extinct animal that no longer lives in the wood, and that would be the value that you had.
It was a rhino.
Mhm.
It was a rhino fant, a corn, a rhino
Rhino
fanta.
Fantacorn.
Yeah.
Okay.
The next one. What's the number there? The art object.
That would be for our buddy Dragon to.
Yeah, dragon roll a D100.
Okay.
71.
71.
71.
Yeah.
So here you have this really interesting ornamental arm. Not worthless in battle, it'd be destroyed. Give me a roll for some embellishments. Give me a D20. Let's do a D20. Yeah, let's do D20. Precious material. How much is this worth?
Both of them combined are worth 3,300.
Okay. So it could be really cool material. Roll a D20 for me, buddy. Twice.
D20.
Yeah, 2 back to
Okay.
back. No, oh yeah, it's fine. That's fine. So I have a 6 and a 15. Okay. So it's made out of weapon is made out of like this coral embellishment all over it. This dagger, coral dagger, and has shells inlaid. And she picked finds this really interesting. She's like, oh, this is beautiful. I haven't seen anything of this like in all my years. Now, being as my father was a pirate from the eastern seas, something like this just warms my heart. What do you want for it?
Okay, so I wouldn't know what I would have no idea what the price would be.
Well, here's one of the skills that adventurers have that you don't have to roll for is you can get a good idea of what something's worth, right? And because of that, that's how you come up with 3,300. I tell you what it's worth for experience, but now adventurers are excellent appraisers.
Sure, so I can try and embellish and say it's worth more and see it like
You could do whatever you want, man. Yep. And I can roll to see how she feels about it.
okay. I'm gonna embellish a little bit.
You could do actually you could do a reaction roll to see how that works too. Okay. Go ahead. Tell me your story. I'll do a reaction roll.
Oh, I've been adventuring for a little while. I'd say how about for both of them we do 3,500 gold pieces.
35, you said. Let's see. Ooh. I'm not so I don't know. Tell me about how did you come across these?
Okay, our story is kind of known, right? So there's nothing like we're not hiding anything. So I'll give her the whole the great adventure that we were on, and I'll give her the whole spiel about it.
Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, she really digs that, man. So do you have a charisma modifier at all?
I don't think so. I'm actually bad with charisma. Let me see what my numbers are.
Yeah, only Ethereal has charisma here.
I have a -1 to my charisma, so probably Ethereal should be the one actually doing the deals, not me.
Well,
So
I mean,
Okay.
it's kind of been going with you right now.
yeah, no. Right now it's totally me. But he should
Well-
probably after these items he should probably jump in and like go. Oh well,
Well,
we got other things.
She is like, okay, so you want 35. Now I'll negotiate with you, but that's a lot. I don't even think I could make any money off of them.
Well, what do you think is fair?
Well, I want to be able to resell them. I think that's what I could probably sell them for 35. I mean,
Mhm.
well, if I sold them as a pair, but that's not very likely that I would sell them as a pair. I mean, right? You say 1750, kind of where I'm at for both of them.
Tell you what, I mean we're gonna be coming back. We got other things to sell too, so.
Do you? Do you have other things to sell here?
Oh yeah, we got plenty of stuff. Tell you what, since we really like you, why don't we go? We'll do 2 grand. How about that? I think that's fair to everybody.
2 grand. Well, how about I'll give you 875 for the. Oh my gosh, what was the first thing? The tusk,
Uh-huh.
and I'll give you 900
You
and
got
950 for the.
What's up, Chester?
He's trying to
Nine-
outmath you.
I'll give you 950 for the.
My character is trying to
Dagger.
count on his fingers.
He's gonna grow a couple more.
All right. He's like, hold on a second. I only got so many of them.
That's 1835. That's a lot of gold.
That is
It
a lot of
It
gold.
is a lot of gold.
We'll take it. I mean, besides, we got other stuff to sell too.
Will you take it? Will you take it in gems? It's worth the
That
same
actually-
as gold. It just doesn't. It just doesn't weigh as much. and I
Yeah,
don't-
that actually makes more sense to do that.
Yeah.
Because, it's definitely weight issues. Okay, I'll just add that section to my my money thing. But yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, no, I'll take it in gems. It's fine.
Okay. So let's see. About 20. Let's do that evenly. Let's do 1835. Divide that by what? I don't want to give you 100 gems. That's kind of silly.
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
Do it.
I have been quietly stewing here, Bill. I'm very upset when you were trying to create your imaginary creature. You didn't involve heffalumps or wuzzles or even a jaguar.
Yeah, those are makeup. Those are made up. Those aren't real.
Yeah, his is real.
Okay.
You can't use an
speaking of
imaginary creature to make an
diseases-
imaginary creature. Oh yeah, you can. I'm sorry.
Speaking
I'm sorry,
of
you're right.
diseases, there's a couple of us. How did we get healed?
We had the herbs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You didn't have enough herbs, remember?
Yeah,
One
no,
of
we
you
had-
has to roll for being blind.
We solved that. The only person was me, and I have to go buy more at the herbalist, which I will do, I guess. I probably already did, but
You could get a cure disease. I think we could do cure disease from Mother Smunk.
all right, fine.
Okay, we'll just call that good, and you could donate to her.
Sure,
What
which
you
I
think's
do all the
appropriate.
time. So
Yeah. Okay.
So how much are these gems worth?
92 gold apiece. There's 20 gems.
Man, I wish it was like solid numbers, but that's okay. All right,
Well,
92.
solid numbers are gay.
But they're
I
so
like-
much easier to.
Yes, they
Deal
are
with.
happy. Because they're
And-
solid.
And how many gems did I get?
20.
20. Okay.
20
20
nice,
gems.
beautiful, really nice cut gems. Very good. And the bag jingles musically. You could buy a strong box if you'd like.
Well, we might come back to that. Let's get all the other stuff out of the way first, and then we'll discuss all that.
Okay, but you're gonna be wiping me out here, so let's see what else you got.
Fair enough. Well, if we have to stop in the middle, then we'll work it out. All right. So that was the art objects. I'm gonna get those out of here. We have the brass statue nymph worth 50 gold.
Okay, she offers half. So if you want to negotiate,
I'll just see if I can get 30. I'll see if I
Okay.
can get a little bit more. Yeah.
I'm pretty firm on that,
Okay, fair enough.
especially the
Dragon-
-1.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. Dragon really should be the one haggling here, not me. Okay, so 25. She gave me that in gold, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
All right.
Now this gold is not XP. This is just your coffers.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. I know we've talked about it, but it's never really come up too much actual play. All right.
No, fair
Next.
enough. Okay. She's not going to be interested in the tobacco, so I'm going to skip that. She's probably not going to be interested in the candles. Skip that. Two amber
what are
studded.
those?
Oh, my extra fun candles. I don't think she's.
Yeah,
Oh, they're
those are really unique.
Oh yeah, they are. They're they kind of give you a fun time, if you know what I mean, eh?
No.
No,
Oh.
I don't know what you mean. What do you mean? Take a whiff.
What do you mean? Tell me about where you found them.
Well, I found them in the same place I found this other stuff, and let's just say they take you for a little ride, like if you smell the candles while they're burning.
Oh. So they've got something in there that gets you pretty high, huh?
Oh yeah, they do.
Hmm. Well, that could be yeah, that could be advantageous.
Mm-hmm. It's a good time, I tell you what.
Okay.
Anywho,
Okay.
yeah.
You
Well, if
want
you're in,
5 then they're I mean, they're not new. They've been used pretty bit. I'd give you 5 gold apiece.
well, I'm interested in maybe selling like 4 of them. There's a few I'm keeping, for my
Okay.
own use. Yeah.
Deal.
All right. I'll sell 4 of the candles.
Okay.
So 20 gold. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just keeping track of the gold I'm making. Are you guys interested in books? Or no?
Are
Is
there
that
any pictures of naked men and women in there?
I
'Cause I
looked through.
don't sell those. That's okay. What
Oh
else?
yeah, no, I don't think they're that. I doubt like she'd be interested in the books, but it's like I just have like stolen books worth 1,200 gold pieces, which is insane. But I'm assuming they were I forget where we took them from, but I have amber studded bracelets, 2 of them worth 1,500 gold total.
Jeez. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
1,500 total, huh? Again, I
That
with
should be
that.
Dragon. You should be the one negotiating these. I am not the person. I have negative charisma. You should be like jumping ahead of
Okay.
me. Yeah.
What's
I'll
your
just.
charisma bonus?
+2.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. So what do you want for them?
Well, they're worth 1,500 dragons. So just throw whatever number out you think and haggle. Oh,
Okay.
haggle.
1,600.
Oh gosh. I really don't think I could get I mean, that might be that's what they're worth, obviously.
Yeah.
It looks like they're worth like 1,700, I'm sure, but I don't know if I couldn't sell them for. I mean, I could sell them for that, but I would make nothing off of it. I need to make something off of it. But I'd be okay with making like, 700 gold off of them. I'll buy them from you for 1,000.
Mm.
Um,
What do you say,
give you.
Dragon?
So I'll trade them for these two gems, and she puts out these beautiful gems that would be like 500 gold a piece. She says so. And she's honest as far as you know, but I mean, she has a good reputation in town. Are you there, lady?
What does he think?
You speaking to me?
Yeah,
Oh,
are you
yeah,
there?
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not with them. No.
Okay, okay.
No. The person who's the other person that's you.
I'm here with you. I don't know. Oh, Thundaro came with us too.
Correct.
So Elizabeth is there too.
As is Lily.
Yeah.
And they're just
Okay.
sitting on the
Do you
couch.
think we should try something more? So it's not Thundaro because this isn't his. Oh wait, is this also? Well, no, this is also.
I mean, 1,000 sounds fair, honestly. But I mean, if you want to,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, so 1,000 or the 2 gems.
Yeah, yeah,
All right, cool. Then that's sold.
yeah. Because you said they're on paper they're worth 1,750.
1,500.
Oh, 1,500. Yeah. So she believes they're worth to be like 1,650,
Yeah.
1,700.
I mean, she might be able to get it for him, but yeah.
Well, the charisma roll gave you guys the edge. So
I gotcha.
yeah,
All right, so
she believed you totally what you said they were worth. So But
So,
she really wanted them and gave you a better deal because normally everything's half. But so half of 16 would be 800, but she gave you 1,000.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. And so we don't have the prayer beads or the St. Clude icon. That's gone. Because we didn't sell. Oh no, we did sell. Okay, never mind. I think then this is all the rest of the stuff is besides the 2 potions. I think all the rest of the stuff is stuff we already sold or gave to the church.
If it's, she's like, well, if you don't have anything else,
Well,
you're
we do
welcome to.
have these books, but I'm not sure if that's something you're. Well, no, we already talked about that. Never mind, because we don't have the duty picks in there. Never
Well,
mind.
to be honest, I mean, I don't sell a lot of books unless they're really, really rare. But
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, so
and
I
you
need
don't.
to.
I guess we'll have to figure out where those books came from, but maybe not right now.
I think oh, there was like a library, but that we like just I just took a bunch of books out of.
There is a
What
bookseller.
was that in the crypt? Was that in the St. Clude's crypt or whatever, the Abbey?
I think that might have been from the Abbey. Yeah, because it was
Yeah, that
after.
actually was that was from if I remember right, it was the abbot's house, maybe the where the ooze was.
Yeah,
Is that right?
yeah.
Yeah, those are valuable.
Yeah, he didn't
Um,
let Chester know about him either. So
yeah. Whoa, those things are those are
Oh, I do have more.
old ancient books, huh?
I
Okay.
do have more stuff. I've got gold ring with ruby.
She says, who might be interested in those would be Mosselmeyer, Druge. He,
Oh, yeah.
being a scribe that he is, old books are definitely on his something he's really interested in. I don't have the best resale, but these are really cool. So where did you find these?
Well, I mean, we kind of like, yeah. These were all like none of the books were from the other place. Like, I'll tell her a bit about our past adventure.
Well,
You
you
know.
find she loves hearing these adventures, man. Her eyes light
Mhm.
up when you tell them about her. She's like, oh, I wish one day to sell this store and just go back out on the water like my father did and sail the seas.
Yeah, adventuring's pretty fun. Oh, how about this? And I pull out the gold ring with the ruby. That's worth 300 gold.
Hmm. Now, don't go spending all this money at once in town. You're going to break everybody.
Oh, right.
Mm, she takes out her monocle or magnifying lens. It's a little anachronistic and whatever that word is. Chester, what is it?
Anachronistic.
Thank you. Anachronistic, but this is Dolmenwood, and it's a gilded gold and with really cool stuff on it. It makes it look sweet. And she takes a look at it, and she's like, "Okay, so this is just a standard ring with a ruby, gold ring with a ruby." Let me say, would you take? You take? Is this is again is 50 gold for it?
Oh, for the well, I mean, I'm not the one who should be doing that. That totally be should totally be our yeah, that should totally be you, Dragon. Because it is worth 350 gold's way is not enough. So
Gold. So make a charisma roll then.
No, I would make a
yeah.
reaction roll, but what is he saying? What are you saying back to her? You gonna help him out? I think he's
Yeah.
what do you
Well,
want to what's your response, buddy?
Thinking.
well, they're worth this much, but we know you got to make a profit, so we'll give it to you for this much.
How low will it help? How much are I asking for by 100?
How about Let's go 75.
Is that okay? As my team, if that's good for him.
I mean, you're the one making the negotiations. I'm just kind of standing and nodding. Like, okay, let's just sell it. I know we could have got more for it, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We're good.
Okay, I'll buy myself for that much. And
All right.
Okay.
I say in universe, the gods decide that they're going to take the Mossling and the wizard dude and switch their charisma.
You really should, because my charisma sucks.
Well, life is not fair.
The gods have
God.
spoken, Bill.
You are not gods. I am. And God rolled a 4 on the NPC check, so you're fucked.
And
cool.
we do have those 3 paradots. Parado, how do you pronounce it?
Well, those are gems, though. So
Those actually are gems, so we should just keep those and just put them in the.
yeah, just put them in
Yeah.
the pile. Yeah. Cool.
All right, that's it, because we don't have the holy water anymore, and we don't have the holy symbol.
Yeah, no, and you just had the magic items to go to the next day. Cool. So I am going to try to find a place to sell the tapestries. That might be more something related to the church, or I don't know. Where would I try to sell those? Because there's like what 9 of them.
Yeah, you might have a hard time unloading 9 of them because they're probably a few thousand a piece, right?
Well, yeah, they're old, they're historical. Yeah, it's
Yeah, you're probably looking at maybe what if they're worth like 1,000 or 2 a piece, that's probably more money. You'd probably want to take them to Brackenwold, unfortunately, just because the town itself. Now,
that's fine.
Yeah, I hate to have to say that, but realistically, it's not that big of a town for that much.
Well, how about like selling it to the church? I mean, because their coffers are universal.
Yeah. Okay.
And
yeah, we could just see. We'll just see if that's something that she feels is. What do you have any charisma mods there for NPC?
No, I'm flat.
You're flat. Okay.
But I do have a little bit of pull in the church. A touch.
Yeah. Well, the church's money is a different story. But so you go to see your favorite what's her name? Mother Smunk. And your hired help wheels the cart of tapestries up to the church. And there's steps up the church, and it looks like they're looking at you. Do you want us to bring these in?
If you would be most kind.
Okay. So, yeah, you find the vicar. Again, talking to different visitors in the pew, people who've come in to pray, and sitting with a couple right now. And you wait patiently, and she gets up as the husband is crying, and the wife is consoling him, and the Reverend Mother is consoling him, and then she gets as soon as they get up to go, she gets up and dusts off her habit and her gown and sees the illustrious or the famous now Windor Forlock. Oh, my son. Well, good to see you back from your last venture. Tell me.
Yes.
Vanquish evil, have we? Of course you
yes.
have. That's right, because we cured those herpes.
Yes,
wait,
ma'am.
no.
And yes, mum. And I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Craghorns
Now, what have you?
Difficult.
They are. Oh, tell you what. What have you brought in my church? What is this? What are these big tapestries?
Well, I'm, of course, trying to fund and as I do give 10% to the church, but trying to fund our adventurous ways, and of course the service to the church as well. We need to fund such things, and although we do find objects here or there, these I thought were of particular interest. They are quite ancient. They are from the time of the Cold Prince. And they do tell a story. I thought a collection of the such as this, 9 tapestries that are all linked together of such ancient antiquity, might be of some value and interest. I wouldn't know who to talk to here in town, but I thought that the church might be interested in such antiquaries.
Oh, my son, you've come to the right place. Yes, if we I, with the current conditions of late, it would be good to have as much information that we could garner from these tapestries about the history of our ancient foe. I do believe that that would be a wonderful boon to our historians as well as those who continue to fight the fight against the extra-dimensional invasions of the cold ones. He's such a gr- wonderful lad to give these to the church.
Ah!
Did she
The
just have a
value,
stroke? What happened?
I don't know.
the
You need-
value of these, though, has got to be priceless, though, my son.
Well,
How could we come up with recompense you for this? Leaving you of such a possibility of profit.
I do understand the historical value and that might come with it, and I know there's that aspect of it. I am not a cloistered sage myself, but I can acknowledge that. But mainly, what I'm trying to do is help to fund the party as we continue our endeavors, of course, for the one true
Well,
God.
could maybe I could talk to the bishop and he could write a a permission for us to allocate funds to possibly embolden your adventures. Maybe even I have my idea. Tell me what you think. Maybe the church could pay for your rent for the future.
That would be most kind of you, for sure. Now that is now let me out of character. Um, we pay
Essentially,
each 23 a month, 23
they
gold a
would
month.
they
So
would cover
22
your
gold.
living well, I mean, you she would say you do live, but you would need to live in a nicer place just because you're representing the church. Maybe
certainly.
you could find a better house, and we could the church could purchase a house, and you would be able to be you and your party it'd be your quarters. The church
So
could help.
no wild parties at night.
No,
Right on.
you are talking to a priest, a cleric.
So the idea is like they could fund you, be patrons for you because um they would rather do that than give you like 50,000 gold, right? So they're just
No,
thinking of
I
right.
100% think that is an amazingly great idea, and I applaud her wisdom and genius in such endeavors.
So in the meantime, um you may leave these with us if you wish, or
Oh,
take them back
certainly.
until
Oh,
we
no,
have
no, no.
permission from the bishop. And with that, I could send young Stubing to out to find a better place for your group. How many are in your group?
Well, I have myself, and of course, I look back and I have the Burls, who have been of a great assistance. Thank you for introducing me, by the way. These are wonderful people. Her cooking, have you had it?
Look at me, of course. Now the Burls, of course, they have their own place when they're in Prigwort, but
Oh, probably, but I'm just saying,
yeah.
they of
So
course are welcome because being a cleric, it's going to be something that's more. Well, anyway, so I got myself. We got the fighter. We got his ward. We have a mossling, and we have a purple woodgrew. That's good. We have a person of the old magic. And yes, I do keep an eye on him.
no,
Um,
that's
and,
excellent.
and what else? Is that it?
Bring me his
Uh,
fucking
we
head.
have a purple hunter
Oh, the
lady.
huntress. That's
Yeah.
right.
Hmm.
We have the huntress, and
And this, you said there's the two warriors as
Uh,
well. Okay, so that would
yeah.
be be Thundero who wants to hit something. He's been waiting patiently
which
for
I already
hours.
counted them.
Okay.
So I guess there's 7 of us. Of course, we are currently the place we have also has a stable attached because we do have
I
wagons and
thought we had 8 with all the NPCs.
They're not living there. The only
Oh, okay.
NPC who is the war or is the lady.
the ward.
Lilibeth,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Lilibeth.
Okay.
myself, Thundero, Lilibeth, Lady, Adrian, Ethriel, and of course GOP. That's everybody, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Plus,
okay.
of course, we also have the barn/stables for our wagons and our horses, which we do have on the property we're currently renting,
The pig.
and the
okay.
pig.
I will send Stubing out to find something outside of town so you can have room for your horses. And if actually you would read this letter. Yeah, Stubing, he's an errand page for the church.
What a ridiculous.
She hands
name.
you a letter.
I read it.
The letter is from the whatchamacallit, the head of your order.
Ah, yes.
Okay. She wants to know, get an update on the Abbey. Or have you mailed her something already?
I
don't
already did
recall.
that. Yeah, I took care of that already. Yeah.
Okay, then this would be then in response to that.
Okay.
So it says that, with the possibility of incursion by the Nag Lord's forces, we can't let them find any of the artifacts. The you being stopped right now is not going to be what you would say, politely saying that you need to get back in there and get the artifacts without being tactfully said.
Eaton.
Um,
Sure.
and to help you, she is sending 4 clerics to bolster your group. They will be
Oh.
under your command. They'll be level.
Good.
You have I'll roll. It's either going to be level 1 or 2, just because that's the nature of the thing.
Ah, bait.
But it'll give you 4 more man at arms, basically cleric man at arms with turning powers. Some will have have a spell to cast.
Sounds good.
And they will be there probably in a week.
And in response to my explaining of the elder abbot and his questionably, what kind of existence they are having, the 4 men, what does she want us to do in regards to them?
Well, if there are any real abbots alive, which she says is without magic is impossible.
Yeah,
They would be, half
Like-
a millennia.
my character agrees, but what does she say in the letter in regards to them? Because I would have certainly in my report requested that specifically.
Yeah, I'm getting there. So if it is, either way, they need to be brought back to Brackenwold to see the bishop. If they're imposters and they've been holding the abbey, then they need to face justice. If they're actually 500 years old, they need to be brought back to see this. Yeah, they probably need dissemination and that kind of stuff.
All right.
What's a debrief? A debrief?
Yeah, debrief. Well,
Yeah.
I guess I'll break the news to the party.
We're going back, boys.
Going back.
To the
Make
future?
sure we get oil
To the future.
Yeah. Of course, I don't know if these guys have to go the next day. When I do get back to the house tonight, of course, I let them know about the letter. I show it to them. I mean, there's nothing in there private, I'm assuming. I'm sure it's all official. But
Was the letter from the church? Yeah, nothing private.
Yeah.
That's not the letter from your betrothed. That would be.
Yeah, well, no,
You could
but
share that too if you want.
I explain that to them and ask what they think about it, and I also explain that the tapestries which we recovered, I have turned over to the church, and of course you all moan quietly. But I say, and in return to such a valuable finds, the church will be funding our housing and stabling going forward.
Yeah, they'll pay for the horses'
Mm.
feed. They'll drop off food. So room and board is covered. You don't have to
Yep.
deduct anything for your living expenses
Yay.
as long as you're housing in Prigwort. Now, if you go someplace else, of course, that's a different
Mm.
story. But this place will remain, until
Yeah.
you tell them you're vacating Prigwort and you would
So
like establishment somewhere else to continue your mission. You could do that.
yes.
Um,
So therefore, your 23 gold per month is no longer required.
Hell yeah.
Yay.
because it's now the next month. Pretty close. We're almost in the next month. So at the beginning of today, you guys go to Druge, and
Yep.
Just a
I will-
second.
We still have that. Did we do anything with the staff?
No, that's what we're doing now.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Weather report 9.
9. Oh
9.
gosh, not
Niner?
niner. We got a niner coming.
9.
Okay, so that is boot campaign book all the way to the last page. A 9 in winter is a cold wind and gloomy day. No problem with visibility. No impediment. And it's not at least it's not wet. There's still snow on the ground and ice, but it's not as nasty as it has been. So Prigwort is frosted.
I do have a question. They gave me a leather satchel of gold. How much was in there?
Who did?
The town council.
Oh yeah, the town council. 500 gold.
500. Okay.
Yeah, you guys
and
just got made a shitload of money didn't you? But this
So-
is also a reward for the experience and all that stuff that you guys did.
yeah. This is the money side of it, not the XP side of it.
Yeah.
So add 500 to that total and divide that by 6, please.
Okay.
What is our total currently?
Let's see.
Well, actually,
will
I
take-
guess that would be divided by 5, not 6. No,
Since
6.
someone's
Yeah,
not
no,
here?
it's 6 because Lilibeth
He
is
was
the
here when-
7th. Yeah, no, you're right.
No, Lily
Yeah.
only gets half of whatever I get.
Yeah. So divided by 6. Gotcha. I'll add all that together. I'll
Well, you
the
divide it.
gems. Yeah, and the money. So give me a sec.
No, you got to do it by 6.5 shares, right? Lily gets half a share.
Correct.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. Yeah, that's fine. So
So
divide by
divided by
6.5, and yeah.
43. Okay, 1 second. 40 plus 140 plus 500.
Okay, so then now to the
Divided
Mosselmeyer,
by-
the Druge.
0.5.
Once again, you find yourself. No, wait. Has anyone else been here? Who was here with you when you? No, I don't even know.
Most of us were there except for Chester, and Lady said she was doing something else.
No, I'm talking about going to see Druge right now. And has anyone been here before?
Yeah, we've been here before. We've talked
No,
to Mr.
some people.
Mr.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
Oh.
I don't remember if we because
I've
I
never
know
spoken
them.
to him, but I've been here.
My character
been-
hasn't, but seeing as
you-
I am free, I would like to go and meet this Drossama.
you can't. No, Denrick has been here, but your guy before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's-
have it. I have it.
Yeah. Heinrich was here before. That's how far back it is. So Denrick has yet to be here.
Yeah.
Your brother
everyone.
died. It was here.
Yeah, but
Everybody
I
got-
thought we came here again, and I was outside.
Did we
And
come?
Adrian was talking to him. I swear that happened. Yeah,
Everybody
probably right.
get
I think that happened.
700.
It was a long time ago, but pretty sure that happened. Because I've been Denrick for most of the game. I was only Henrik for
700 and
2
what?
weeks
And 66 gold
a piece.
a piece.
Yes.
Lovely.
Then what? Okay. You sure you're doing that right?
4980 divided by 6.5.
What was it again? 700 what?
766.
Seven-
It's nice.
Yeah,
763.
763 or
Okay.
766.1538. Yada yada yada.
That's the
766.
Burrell's entire that annual salary right there. We just took care of it.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
All right. So
Oh, what the frick?
Okay.
I also want to get Lily a silver sword made.
Okay.
What that costs.
So you could have started that when you got into town.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll say I already started that, so we don't have to sit around for another day. Because I know it takes a day or something like that for it to be crafted, I think.
It just has to be silver. So they're just going to take a sword and silver it. So is there silver swords in the players? I think
There is.
Okay, can you use that?
Let me find it. Hang on.
Just use that for your cost and deduct it from her pool.
Oh, don't give me that nonsense. I know it exists. I seen it. I seen it now.
I synced it.
If not, I can find another reference for it. So, okay, so we get to Druge. And he has, a very, very rich, like lavish office. He's very forthright with you guys. And so he's,
Costs 100 gold to make a silver sword.
okay. So, adventurers, I could tell by your garb that you're swashbucklers, reavers, and tomb divers. Tell me, what sort of magic did you find under the earth, my friends?
Well, Dragon, you should be the one doing the talking, but I can send you some of the stuff if you want. So that way, you can haggle with
The
them.
staff, that book. What else do we
Yeah.
have?
So I'm gonna
You
send
can,
this.
you all can talk, but when you want to make a deal, I mean, maybe you want to talk about what you want to do before you go in, so that way.
Good idea.
So,
We're gonna see
Yeah.
if he'll trade any of this stuff because I highly doubt he can afford to give us money for it.
yeah, no, there's a lot of stuff we'll trade. Well, I'll just let him know, and then if
He's got
there's
to
any-
He's got to identify it. You
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
know what it is just for it
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we had to figure it out. But
Yeah.
Okay, so first I'll hold out the chalice with the mysterious liquid in there. for him
right. So
to
did you
identify.
guys? Have you come up with an idea of what you want to do? You want to trade?
Yeah, we're bringing stuff in for trade.
Well,
Okay.
in that conversation,
And
I
and
do
for
have
potions we
I do have a question. We have a chalice, we have a couple of potions, we have a magic book, we have a staff, and we have some old books. Is there anything else?
I think that's it.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it.
Okay.
So I hope you guys see that. Like, if you're not prepared, I'm going to take you. I mean, it's just the
I
dice,
got it.
but
Well,
we'll roll.
I'm
but
that's why I'm interjecting.
I know. But I'm helping.
Oh, thank you.
Damn it.
So, what I would suggest is, what do we need in the party? We definitely could use some archery tools. Yes?
Yes.
So magic bow, magic arrows. Okay.
Yeah.
Another magic weapon would be nice for
Another
just
magic
anybody.
weapon. So you guys
Yeah.
can all be rounded out with weapons because you're
Yeah.
you have 3 out of the 5 people who are melee.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And that's why I was
Okay.
getting Lily a silver sword, just because, it's good to have.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
true. Also, we haven't even thought about armor.
Yeah, magic armor, especially for
I
Thundara,
love
would just make him
Yeah.
extra
magic armor.
tanky.
It would be
Yeah,
a
love to have
shield,
that.
possibly.
Magic shield if he's
Um,
got one.
And if in the negotiations, and I look at Jimes, if we could also round it out with a little more gold, that would
Yeah.
not be a bad idea.
Do you
Okay,
guys
we'll
have
take that.
any like talking numbers? Give them to him now
Well-
because it's just to be helpful for when he
Well,
gets
sure.
into the.
So what precisely do we have? Let's take a look
I'll
at
be
it.
back in
Okay.
just a second because I want
We've got
to roll
a-
up some stuff and not pay attention to you guys. So
All right, fair enough. We got a special chalice, the one that I found in the fountain with some
And-
sort of liquid in it.
What was the gold piece price on that? Because
There was none given. We
Okay,
don't
so
know.
that
question
is a
mark.
thing.
We have the twisted crystal staff.
Yeah,
which
crystal
has
ember. Yeah.
And what was the price given on that?
35,000 gold. 35,000 gold.
35,000. Okay. And we had the magic book, which isn't really worth anything.
Well, we don't know what
Nah,
the
it's
spellbook is
not.
worth.
It's not.
He might want something for it though. Might be a spell he wants or is interested in.
Possibly. And then we have the old books, which could be worth something, but they're not going to be outrageous. Is there any
They
other
were worth
magic items?
1,200 total. 1,200 gold
1,200.
total.
Okay, that's not bad, but that's so maybe we can do cash on that. And what
Or
was there
gems.
anything else?
There are
Potions.
3 potions.
3 potions. Anything else?
What's up?
I think that's it.
Yeah, we've got the chalice, we've got the staff, we got 3 potions, we got the books and the arcane spellbook.
Okay. So maybe try to haggle some money for the books and trade for the other stuff. So the other stuff's probably going to bring us around 50, 60 grand, probably around there, is what it's actually worth, or maybe even more. That chalice could be equal to the staff for all we know. But yeah, and definitely. Do we have any idea how much, like, say, a magic bow costs?
We don't.
Probably not more than the staff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
staff has
staff we
3
rolled
different
really well for it.
spells.
Yeah, we did.
Has 3
It's
different spells
unfortunately
on
we
it.
don't have someone that can use it because that's a pretty badass staff.
I mean, we could technically hire somebody, but Cleric Boy, it animates dead and has Word of Doom. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know how
no,
you
we
how
don't.
you
Well,
feel
what
about
are you
that.
talking about? Blasphemy!
So that's definitely yeah, no, but like maybe we could try and finagle 2 like, lower tier magic weapons with it.
A couple of
That might not
bows,
be
yeah.
bad.
Couple of bows,
Yeah,
yeah.
if he has it, it
And
really, it
the
really
chalice
depends.
could be a big money item,
Well, he said it was like basically like the, fantasy elven version of platinum is what it's made out of. Like, so it's
Yeah, but
probably worth.
it's also like a cold print artifact, so it brings
Yeah,
historical value as well. But
yeah.
yeah, I would say that's really, you probably should focus on getting as much money out of that or as much value out of that chalice as possible. Uh, the other stuff with the potions and the books are going to be rote, right?
hmm Yeah, because
So
we don't know those 2. There's 2 potions. Well, there's 1 potion that just says it was like it's number 6, so maybe we rolled a 6 on it. I don't know. And there's 2 potions that are just question marks, so we
right.
haven't done anything with them yet. And
Yeah, I think the books and the potions and
One back.
the spell book are going to be very rote. The chalice, as really, you should really focus on that.
yeah, but we came in part. We came here to get stuff appraised. So if it is really worth it, because we don't know what the chalice is worth.
Yeah.
Like we have no clue. So, or the arcane spell book or any of the potions, we don't have a number next to them. So, yeah. But okay, cool. So we can start by having him appraise some stuff, and then we'll have him. We'll show him the stuff we want to maybe trade and see if he
Oh,
has
excellent. Yeah, we have. Oh, look at all this. Oh, my goodness. Oh. His fingers immediately just kind of caresses the cover of that spell book, and then his eyes are. He's looking the staff up and down. He's like, "So, you can leave these with me and let me discern their quality." Now, this is quite an odd assortment. Potions. This incredible staff. Where in the world did you find such a beautiful piece of necromancy? Is my guess. No, I have no idea. It's glowing with embers of starlight. It's pretty bizarre. It's not like it has a skull and feathers on it or something.
Yeah.
And spikes. Never mind. All right, he wouldn't have said that.
It's a crystal ember staff of doom.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
I would have, yeah, it definitely would be a crazy sight.
So he asked you where.
I mean our story. Well, if you guys want to say it, but like our story is basically like pretty known at this point, so we can kind of, we can give them kind of the whole like adventurous.
Oh, so you're the heroes of Prigwort. Tell me, heroes, what do you call yourselves? You must have some clever name for your group.
The Bog Bottoms.
No, that is
Really?
definitely
That's
not it.
Never let a mossling come up with your name. Please,
No,
just take my advice with that.
We haven't chosen a company name yet, sir.
How about the righteous company? As he looks at you up and down. You are certainly a high pedigree of a cleric. And fantastic. And I see these two over here. They look like they're born with swords in their hands. Bloodlust in their eyes.
I like this
No,
guy.
but you're most
Christian
welcome
prostitute.
here. I was once an adventurer myself. I spent many years combing the hexes, combing the land and delving deep for treasure.
Oh my
Did you
god.
take an arrow to the knee?
An arrow to the knee, no, but I had him have had my legs turn into water.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
It really was very shocking. And I lost 2 inches in height. As you can see, my shins. He pulls up his robe a little bit. Completely disproportioned. He laughs.
Wait, is he
Ow.
like oh my god, what was the name of the grandpa in King of the Hill? I'm brain farting.
Cotton.
No, I did.
Oh,
Yeah, Cotton. He's like Cotton.
Cotton.
He's
He's kind of like Cotton with his size. He's lost more than 2 inches. But
The guy
But,
lost his chin.
yeah.
I got shot in the face by the Confederacy. No, but now I have standard fees. Now let me tell you what I can do. I can use a spell of my own creation that I call the Arcane Unravelry. And with that's 1,000 gold, but I can understand these things completely. I can just detect magic on anything for 25 gold. If there's any of the things that you have in question to be magic or not. And I can do deciphering of codes for 25 gold per inscription or page. Now, you have several things here.
Wait, so is it 1,000 gold per item that he can tell the specific, or is it just like
Yes, little one, clear the cheese out of your ears.
I actually do pull a little cheese like, oh, I forgot about that, and I eat it.
Yes, 1,000. And it may take me a few days because it requires much of myself to cast such an unraveling.
Oh, and that's for potions too, right?
No, that is for your magical items.
Oh,
Your potion.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I'll let the hunter set the price. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. The potion, my friend. It is magical in nature, and to use one without identifying it first can be certain doom. So I think 1,000 gold is actually a quite honorable price.
okay. But like out of character, potions. Do they go like on average, like your average potion? Is it going to cost more than 1,000 gold to get? Is like, I mean, we would probably have come across certain potions in the past, but like
You've
that
come
does.
across the potions you've come across, man. So
Yeah. So like reasonably speaking, do we think like your average potion is going to be more than that? Like if we're spending 1,000 gold a piece, like it doesn't make any sense if it's like potions are like 500-600 gold on average.
you can try to take them somewhere else if you want.
True. Well,
I guess that's kind of what it's down to. I mean, unless you want to use them in trade. But he identifies items for 1,000 gold per item.
okay. Fair enough. Well, I mean, we definitely want to identify that chalice because that's something special.
Okay. The chalice. All right. Druge will be identifying the chalice. What else will it identify?
Let's see.
I mean,
Do you guys want to?
It is. I mean, I don't know. I don't remember the total you got from the jeweler, but or where you guys are sitting. But
Well, tell you what, we'll bring. I mean, for one, just with like the books are worth 1,200 gold. So
Okay.
if he's interested in the books, like we can just make a deal with that. But as far as the rest, like
The
you
spell
know,
book. Where's
we have a spell book, but we don't know what the arcane spell book. We don't know what that's worth. So what I would say is, I would put out the potions and the spell book, and say, like basically what would he want for them?
what about the staff?
Well, the staff is definitely going to be trade. Like we've got that out there for him if he wants to, wants to
So
trade.
you'll trade it. He'll trade it. Okay, but
Yeah.
you don't want him to. Do you want him to identify it first, or just trade it?
Well, we already know what the staff does, right? Yeah, because we already went
No,
through it.
I
Oh,
told
we don't
you
know that.
out
We
of
don't know
hand.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, then we'll have him identify the staff, and we'll have him identify the chalice, and
So one of the potions, because there's a magical liquid in the chalice, right? So we'll call it the chalice all together, one thing. All right.
yeah, the chalice has some sort of potion in it, but we don't know what it is.
And then you had 2 potions also that you don't know what they are.
We have 2 potions that are just question marks, and then we've got one more potion that's just marked number 6. I think like we rolled for it, but you didn't tell us what it was.
So I've got 2 to 2 to roll up, and 1 that's been detailed out, and then the chalice. So 4 potions total.
Yeah, the chalice has a potion, so yeah, it's 4 total.
Okay, so that's 4,000 to identify those 5 things, right? 5,000 gold.
So the crystal shard. I would say for the other potions, because I mean, do you guys want us to spend the thousands to identify them, or do you want us to just like see if what he'll pay for them?
Well, he's not said he's a store.
Yeah, no, just
Are
have
you-
him do it. Just have him do it, dude. It's part of the process.
Okay, fine. Well, yeah, we'll do all of it then.
Okay, so we're gonna burn.
We've got the arcane spellbook, including with the special chalice. It's 4 potions, so that's 5 total, and then the crystal ember shard, so that's 6. So that's
the
6,000.
crystal ember shards.
Or staff, not shard.
Okay, I have 4 potions and a staff. You have 6. What am I missing?
4 potions and a staff and the arcane spellbook.
And the spellbook. Okay, so all right. So
Of course, it's a spellbook, so it just
And
has
the
the spells
books.
in it.
So, seeing as he wants 2,000, why don't we negotiate the books, and the potions to pay for the identification?
okay. He'll take one of the books to pay for the spell. He says there's 3 spells in here. I can
Yeah, because
I can
you
read
wouldn't-
them for you I can read them for you. And I will charge you and then but only if you work with me on the identification of the other items. If you give me those to identify, I will read the spell book for free.
okay, I think
Okay.
that's fair.
So you guys now know that what do you know what's I'm sorry, did I tell you what was in the spell book?
No, because we
No,
don't need it.
no.
So we have no. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Okay.
He goes, okay.
Well, I mean,
But
it's
no, we
arcane
wanna
spells.
know-
So we have no one who
Yeah.
can use it. So it's quite irrelevant.
Yeah.
But I mean, he could still tell us the spells.
Yeah,
and be
yeah,
like,
yeah,
well,
yeah, yeah.
we're interested
But
in
we
selling.
just need
Yeah,
to
like
know the value of it. Cool.
yeah.
Okay.
So we'll leave
Roll a
that.
d20. Roll a d20 for the book.
Okay, I will do that. I need to pull up the thing again because I'm not in there. Oh, I am in there. Okay, never mind. D20. Here we go. 17.
17.
It is the treatise on witchery. It has invisibility, phantasm, and hallucinatory terrain.
Okay.
Okay, I'll look at him and go. So, how much do you think that's worth?
8,000 gold.
Wow.
Oh boy. Okay.
Okay, we have a new business, guys. We kidnap wizards and have them make spell book.
Right.
I would suggest that you try that somewhere else. Bucko.
Oh boy. Okay.
Not a bad idea.
But what levels are those you got to be to actually write a spell book? Is what, 20th?
No. No,
No.
you can read the description. That's something arcane magic users can do.
Yeah.
There's some cool shit that they can do on the side. Some of their skills. It's not like riding horses, but you can do that as an adventurer. That's one of your skills, your natural skills, Chester. But it's not as cool as 3.5. All right, so then the next one, the potion. Let me get for the so we'll say 2 or 3 days pass for him to identify everything.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Hold
While y'all were
on.
doing that, I made sure all the tackle and everything is in good repair. The
Well, and
horses are well taken care of.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good. You would
Okay.
normally need to buy new tackle, but the church will furnish you a set of tackle for your horses.
It's not
Because
called. It's not tackle. It's
I know that's for
tack.
fishing, but I don't care. It's barding. You also have armored pigs. You know,
That's
shit
true.
like that.
That's true. Yeah.
But
Cool.
during those 3 days,
Well, no,
you
hold
get
on.
a new.
Excuse me.
Hold
Tack.
on.
Yeah,
Hold
okay.
on. Before you go
All right.
anywhere, it's called tact. Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
I am going to go to Brackenwald. I tell everybody here I'm doing that, and I also tell the I don't know if she's an abbess, but the lady in charge of the church that I am going to Brackenwald in case she wants me to carry anything for her. I will be back in a week.
Okay.
Do you need someone to travel with you?
No, if someone wants to go to Brackenwald, that's fine. But I'm just letting the party know I'm doing that.
Maybe take a fighter or something with you, because the road is not necessarily always the best, safest.
What are you going to Brackenwald for?
He
See
hasn't
my
said.
see
See
my
his girlfriend.
family, and I have gold that might want to be put somewhere.
You don't put gold in women, cleric. That's not how.
Depends on what you. Oh,
It's
never
fine.
mind.
That's not how it works.
I don't know if anyone wants to go to Brackenwald. They're more than welcome to come.
I'm busy.
I'm just saying I'll be back in a week, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
1 week's time. Okay, so she has her sword. What do I gotta do?
Well, you're helping to watch the money. You don't want to leave me with it, remember?
That's true.
Gretchen will be there.
Yeah.
I'll
That's up to
go
you guys.
around. You know who we're missing? The little purple guy. How long's he
Uh-huh.
been gone?
We'll say that he went with Chester.
That will never happen.
That would never happen. Yeah.
The thief and a cleric going on a road trip. Oh
Yep.
man,
Yeah, that's
It's
great.
the odd couple.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
It's
It
not
would
like I'm
be.
going. I'm going to stay on the high road.
That's there's still bandits, but that's okay.
Yeah.
You always just run from the bandits.
Didn't you get hit by bandits on your way to Prigwort the first game?
That was the
maybe.
fat boy.
Yeah,
But
Okay.
well, lady, you
he's
can.
not worried about it. That's all right.
If you want to go with him, you can. Because I mean, yeah, it's. I have to be here. Dragon needs to because he's the best haggler. Thundaro because he doesn't want to leave us, rightfully so, with the money alone.
Mhm.
And,
Okay, I'll go with him then.
I know your smell.
Right.
do well.
Okay. Cool.
Smells like cheese.
I'll be back. I'll be back in a minute, Bill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, bud.
Thought it was gonna be a week.
What do you mean his smell?
It smells like stealing. That's what he
Bog
smells
and cheese.
Does Chester think that he was going to disappear and nothing was, and so he said that so he could take off for a little bit? Dude,
Oh no.
sorry,
He's
man.
probably getting
no.
coffee.
Dude,
Yeah.
you run out.
Actually,
you leave,
it's late for him to get coffee.
It is
you leave the
9:30.
safety of the town, man. I'm telling you, dude. There's just shit. It's the
Mhm.
world. It's the world out there.
Plus, he wants to go sell. Well, no, he already got rid of the tapestry. Never mind. Anyways, okay, so we'll hang out here for the next few days. And how much
Maybe
were
they-
we? Let's see.
Maybe
It was,
they find the house for us to move into.
It was $5
Y'all
grand.
can move us.
yeah, $5,000. So we'll throw the books in. As part of that. So
Well, he
that's-
said he identified it only cost, the books are worth $1,200 each, right?
1,200 total. So
Oh,
I don't-
1,200 total. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Then he takes the books happily. It tells you about the spell book. You come back and he gives you the information about the staff. And now for the juicy stuff. All right. You have within this chalice is a curious concoction known as liquid time, which would cause you to age slightly, but everything you do will be twice as fast. Accelerates the passage through time, doubling your speed, enabling twice the normal number of attacks and other actions per round. Lasts 1d6 plus 6 turns, but increases your age from 1 to 1d6 years. And so I suggest you separate that from this chalice by decantering it into an ampule, and then relieving yourself of the burden of the chalice or keeping it in your trophy cabinet.
I gotcha.
I'll tell you the chalice is worth later. Because
Okay.
you got two things there, and that is 3,000 gold for liquid time. It's
Okay.
stream. So you've already made half your money. All right, back so far. The next one is the elixir of mutability. He pulls one of the potions out, the one that we had as number 6. It's this viscous, like amethyst liquid that's just kind of bubbling and swirling around inside it as if it had no gravity whatsoever. The bottle itself is lighter. It feels as if it were empty. But what this would do would be transform you into another being of your choice for, and 1 to 2 hours. So it's 1d6 plus 6 turns.
Polymorph.
It must be something where it's not more powerful than yourself, being as it can't be like a higher level. But it does not change your hit points, your saves, your attacks, or intelligence, but the physical capabilities of the new form would confer, like strength, physical forms, modes of movement, non-physical special traits like breath weapons or spell casting you don't acquire. So like if you were to turn into like a dragon, like you would be big and strong, but you wouldn't be able to use dragon's breath. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay.
So
You
limited.
So no turning. So no
You could
turning
turn in-
into a genie. Then give
you
his
could
wishes.
turn, yeah,
Okay.
you could turn into a griffin and fly though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The next one is the essence of sweet dreams. It allows you to steal dreams from the innocent minds of sleeping children. Oh wait, no, that's what it's made out of. Okay, so you put it on. You put it on, and it's like a perfume. It has, as you notice, he plays with the cap, and there's like a little place you just daub it onto your wrist, and he puts the cap back on. He doesn't daub it, and as this comes along, you would get +1 bonus to saving throws versus sleep.
Okay.
There's 4 applications, but if you drink this, it induces a night of deep rest and ambrosial dreams, even in the most uncomfortable of times when one is freezing cold or has had themselves damaged so hard that their intestines are spilled out due to the graphic nature of the DM's description. Lastly is this wonderful essence of springtime. It's a clear, you see, this is clear liquid. When you take the lid off, he takes it off, and you can all smell like a fresh spring day. To drink this, it would be as if you were drinking cherry blossoms themselves. It reverses the effects of aging, causing a mortal or demi-human or demi-fae to become 10 years younger. But if given to one of the fae, they would fall into a coma for 2d6 days. 2 weeks.
2d6 days. I
2
have
days to shy a fortnight.
So my question is, for each of these, what is their value?
Okay, so Sweet Dreams, yeah, I forgot after the first one, is 250.
250, 250?
Yeah. The Springtime is worth 8,000.
Oh, springtime. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Essence of Springtime. The one that that one, the one I just read. That one to gain 10 years of life back. That's 8,000 gold. The Elixir of Mutability is 2,000 gold. It's a polymorph creature, basically.
Okay.
Up to 4th level. I think it's or 5th level for whoever's up at 5th. And then Essence of Sweet Dreams was the other one.
You said it was a 250.
That's 250. Okay. Essence of Springtime, I said. Elixir of
8,000,
Mutability.
yeah.
Mutability is 2,000.
Yeah.
Sweet Dreams is
So-
8. Okay, so Liquid Time, I told you already. That one
Oh,
was 3,000.
the chalice. We didn't go over the chalice.
Oh,
we mentioned
well,
the
this is
liquid.
a rare pelliculum. It's quite. This is something you may be able to sell to the young lady at the Seas of Stars, but
So it's not
fairy
magic.
chalice. No, the chalice itself is not magic. It contained.
Oh, okay.
Due to the nature of its metal, it was able to contain this liquid time without being affected by it. Yes.
So we don't know the value until we go get it.
Still looking it up. All right, 2,000 gold pieces.
All right.
Okay. Being a former adventurer myself, I am very trustworthy in understanding the cost of goods, the value of artifacts and art objects. Any such thing you can bring to me, and I will tell you how much the gold is worth. Now, mind you, if you want to get your money's worth, there are certain places that you should go and other places you should avoid. Word on the street, as it were, is that here in Prigwort, the most trustable place to unsell your jewels is to the young Madrid Hideball, the proprietor of the Sea of Stars. She is quite a good and honorable dealer. Now, the items of magic, I would say, would be they're very hard to find a buyer, a collector, but if you were to be good with a noble lord, and one that was interested in magic, such as the noble lord to the north by the Lake of Mirrors, the Lady Mulbrick herself is also very fond of treasure to the south. Hold on, factions, nobles, human nobility. The Lord Gulliver in his Hall of Sleep. When he is awake and no longer filling about in the fields of Fey in his dreams, he may be interested in purchasing your magic staff.
Would you be interested? Do you maybe want to consider doing any trades? Do you have anything that you'd be anything here that you're interested in?
Yeah, it looks like you're jumping the gun instead of having the smart guy ask this question. But
I
here we
really
go.
shouldn't. I really shouldn't be the one to do that. But yeah.
No, I mean, hey, you ethereal?
He's been muted, so yeah.
Oh, he's been muted. Okay, well, we won't use ethereal then. Let's just go. I won't. You know what? This book is intriguing to me. It is a rare find. That is something maybe I could find. What are you interested in? Good. So now the book itself is this. Yeah, very very intriguing. What are you looking for?
Well,
The Prigwort Paladins.
I like that one.
That one's actually not bad. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, we were looking for.
I know. I thought of it myself. Go on.
So any magical bows or armor or fields, stuff that could help us in our adventuring would be very useful.
So you think of the utilitarian things of the hack and the slash. That's it, huh? Okay, then. Let's see. We could probably look for that. I would be interested in trading the staffs for such a thing. I wonder what that staff was worth. What was that staff worth?
35,000. So I'm assuming it's probably worth a few, a couple.
Jiminy Christmas. Yeah, that's a lot.
35,000. At least
I
a
remember it
couple of
being
those.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's cool though, man.
That's worth a few. That's worth a few items. Like not like anything as good as that, but
Well, I mean, he would be equitable in trading, and because it's
Yeah.
not like he's not trying to resell it.
Mhm.
It's the only time the word should be used, equitable. So him having a bow, could be slim. So let's just see how close we get to that. Because crossbow is on the table with that too, right?
Yeah, I mean, preferably like a short bow, but it doesn't really matter. Crossbows work too.
Oh well, I mean, let me just go into my magic arsenal, huh?
Yep, go into his
The
magic arsenal.
magical arsenal, yeah.
Yeah, well, we're seeing if he's got magic items. If he has anything that we might want, that we might consider trading.
I do. I actually do. I have a long history of battling and fighting and gaining treasure, as well as being the renowned magician that I am. Sometimes, I do favors for people. I have a short bow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually hit that one on the dot, which is cool. I was going to do it. Now, what the short bow does, of course, is it's a, let's see. Let's look at what they say for the weapons. Weapons, bump, bump, bump. All magic weapons give a +2. All right, magic missiles was their chance. Magic missile weapons. Okay, here we go. If a magic missile is fired from a magic weapon, both enchantments apply. All right, so right now you got a magic bow. It gives you a +2 bonus to the attack rolls. He has a quarrel of magic arrows with 5 left. Oh, it's a 2d6 roll. Here we go. That's better. 7 left. Those are worth 300 gold each. The magic bow is 25. 25. If you
2,500.
wanted, if you want to do it penny to penny, we can play that for a little bit too. So 3 times 7 is 21. So that's 4,600.
Okay.
So he's
And
still
he
at a
wanted to.
deficit.
Yeah. I gotcha.
Now, you were looking for any other? I may have another magic weapon or armor. It's like an
What do you
Armor,
got?
shields, yeah.
Um,
How much did you say the magic arrows were worth? 300 apiece?
yeah, so 21. Well, for you, my friend, I have something left to me by my friend Gobbletop. Gobbletop was an orphan who sired no children, and his entire family was eaten by a gelatinous Hulk. But so he bequeathed to me this bark armor.
Oh. Bark armor.
+2, it's worth 7k.
I'm the only one who could use it.
With this, you will become even more stout than you already are. You will smell
start
even
running
worse
away.
and more fragrant than before.
He said 7K?
Yep.
All right.
He looks over to the who's this? To you, sword arm, and your sword maiden. I have
Mhm.
a set of chainmail and shield. 13,000.
Yeesh. What do these?
Combined?
It's
It's
armor do?
less than what you have.
Yes, correct.
It's
Are they
why
just a
is
regular
that?
chainmail shield, or are they magical?
Of course they're magical. Fool.
Well, what are they? What do they do?
It's +2 AC.
+2.
And it weighs 50% less than normal armor of that type and reduce one category of lighter on your encumbrance. Magic chainmail weighs 200 coins and is treated as light armor, so it can only take up one slot instead of 2 that you have for plate.
You said 13 for that?
13 total.
She
The
can
shield,
have the chainmail. I'll take the shield. What's going on with the shield?
it's a +2 also.
Just a +2 shield. Yep, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
+2 chain, +2 shield. That puts us at what is that? 24/6. That's what I have.
I do declare.
Yep.
That's pretty
Maybe
good.
something for lady.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. So I'm the
I
only
need
one who
something
can
for-
wear bark armor.
Which we had the short bow, right? And the arrows.
Yeah,
the
we
bark
got 'em.
armor.
Yeah, so
and
what
the
I'm thinking
chainmail,
is,
and there's still a deficit, right?
well, because
Yeah,
I mean, depending on
about
what he's
10 grand.
buying. Yeah, if he's buying the Ember staff, yeah. But
Oh
because
no,
I know he
he's not.
said he was.
We're
Yeah, if
trading.
he.
We're trading. Yes, you're
Oh,
correct,
yeah,
Bill.
yeah,
It's
trade.
10,000. Yes, 10,000 left.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
you need armor, Chester?
Maybe.
But I mean, the armor makes the most sense for our tankiest person.
Right.
Like,
Yeah. 10-4. Okay.
yeah.
Or replace your
Um,
shield that.
Okay, so
Mhm.
Chester has a magic sword. Ethereal has a magic sword. Thundera has a magic sword and magic armor. But let's make this kind of part of that hero's journey where you guys are going through a moment of transformation by finding a mentor who's taking what you're working with and making it better, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. And is this the total amount of the trade? Right? No, this is just the staff. This is just the
It's
staff,
just
right?
the staff.
Yeah, that's just the staff because he also
But
wanted
other than
the.
that, you had the potions, right? Did you want to sell your potions or do you want to use those in
I
game?
think we should probably sell the potions.
Yeah, but
kidding
that's
me?
not going to be here. But of course,
Well-
the arcane book is worth 8 grand.
Yeah, and he seemed most interested in that too.
Right. But honestly, the potions in the books you should just give to him to pay for the identification cost.
Well,
Mhm.
no, there are like I could do that with the liquid time, like between the liquid time and the elixir of mutability, that covers that.
Oh, okay.
These
I
are
can-
good, but these are pretty good items to use in the game.
They are good items, but using like a temporary potion versus getting like a magic item that we can use over time.
Yep.
Like I usually will go for long-term items, even if they're not as potent.
GOP, he forgot he's dealing with min-maxers.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but you guys are short-sighted. All you're going to do is
Oh,
have
we
it
are.
last
We're
time.
min-maxers. Well, of course we're short-sighted.
You won't have any special thing when weird things happen, but that's all right.
It's a shame.
Yep.
That's what
Okay,
the purple wood grew is for.
Yeah, so we sell the liquid time, and we
sell the
sell the
purple wood
elixir.
for
Well,
two.
Wait, finish the first deal, and then we'll
Okay.
see if he has more magic items. Okay.
Okay, fair enough. All right. So, yeah, okay, so we've got the magic bow, the 7 magic arrows, bark armor, and chainmail and a shield. So that's what we've got so far.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there's basically with the book, there's 18,000 gold pieces left.
Does he have another magical weapon, like any melee weapon?
Or shield.
I'm working on that. But you guys, we're just talking about the first book. He's made a deal for the
Yeah.
magic book. So adding more to it is not.
We're not adding anything.
Okay. Because you said we got the other book for
No.
8,000. It's like
This is
I'm
trade.
not fucking around.
The other stuff is money. This is just trade. There's 18,000 left.
In the till.
I got 10,400. The book was worth 35.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, then that's
Okay.
so you're up to 30.
You got
34. 13,800.
You got 10,400 left.
That's
All
not
right.
No, that's not including the book.
Hold on. Okay, hold
You're
on.
adding more to the deal, Chester. I'm
No,
trying
I'm
to tell
not.
you, we're just doing this for the one book versus that was.
No, we're not doing the book
35K.
at all. We're doing the staff.
I'm sorry. I'm just doing the staff. That's 35. I'm not talking
Yeah,
about
yeah,
the
yeah.
book.
Okay,
You
yeah,
said-
that's fine.
He was just trade. You guys wanted to trade the staff
Yeah. So
to him
okay,
for
fine,
magic items.
Fine.
Yeah.
If you want to add more to it,
No, that's fine. Just go ahead.
Nope, that's good. I'm liking what we got so far. All this stuff is stuff we can use. So yeah, we'll keep going with what we got.
he has a. This is a weapon. This is something that I took out with me. That has served me very well. He pulls out a like a 6-foot staff. It is well worn. It's a tough, heavy wood, but when you swing with it, as you hold it, it's as light as a normal staff. It has knobs and it's all oily and like shiny, well polished, well worn. Has some strips of leather around the center, and then also there's a higher up. So like if he's walking with it, you got a high grip on top. So it is a +2 staff. That is fucking weak. All right.
Yeah, it's
That's what it is,
nobody
though.
here is interested in that at all. Yeah.
We can't really use it.
Okay.
Like
Well,
I may have-
fighters can swing it, but I mean,
just for the
staff.
characters that we have, staffs. None of us would really utilize it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Well,
we're just not the sort of classes that a staff makes sense for.
I'm quickly losing my attitude of beneficiary and kindness.
Right? Because we're getting into the weeds, which I
'Cause
know
now
how
you're
much.
like, I don't want this. Oh, really? Okay. Well, here's your last chance. Here's another magic shield.
Okay, we can use more magic shields. What is this one? Is it a +2?
It is a +2.
All right.
It
Yeah.
has a oh, let's see. Oh, hey, let's see. Give me a roll.
What do you what do you want me to roll?
I want you to roll a d6.
Okay.
Roll a 1.
2.
A 2. Okay. Give me another d6 roll.
All right. Another 2.
Fantastic. Okay. Roll a 12. D12.
An 8.
An 8. This shield. As you can see, it has like a eye in the center of it with 4 sets of wings coming off the eye.
Mm-hmm.
Is a shield of levitation.
Oh.
Wait, what?
It is a shield. With this shield, you can levitate for up to a half an hour, moving straight up in the air.
Okay. And how much is this one worth?
8,000.
Well, that puts us pretty close.
It does.
Pretty close to being even. So I mean,
Yep. You owe me 100 coins. No. Oh, that sounds good. So more defense for another character, another meleeer. Now,
Okay.
has our business concluded, or is there more that you would wish? And I need my 6,000 gold.
I thought it was 5 because we traded the books.
I'm sorry, I'm old. I forget these things.
Okay.
You're
Well,
getting tired too.
so are we going to give them the elixir mutability and the liquid time? Okay.
Yep, and we still got 2,400 in change, so it should all work out just fine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
All right.
imagine if you come across a glowing underground space worm and you can do 2 attacks per round. You think that's worth it? With a
That would
+2
be
sword?
cool, but I'd rather get the sword.
Okay.
Wait, you can do 2 attacks per round. Why?
Because it's a elixir, it's a haste.
Yeah, it's a
Liquid
haste.
time. It's a haste spell.
It
Oh,
also
the liquid
ages
time.
you.
The
It
liquid
ages
time. I
you,
thought
yeah,
talking
but
about the shield.
you get a haste spell, so you could do 2 things in a round.
Mm-hmm.
Double, triple move, quadruple move. It's pretty
It's-
good.
It is good, but I'm very partial to magic items that I can continuously use.
You
Yeah,
traded
yeah.
the staff for it. You're paying for the identification with the magic items.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm completely
right.
fine with all that. So I would say, Thundero, take the levitation shield, and I'll take the normal magical one.
Okay. Are they both +2? I take it.
Yeah. Just you take the
Yeah,
levitation one.
Okay, we gave him the staff,
Yeah.
so I can delete that.
I don't believe in pennies or +1 magic items. So
Fair
No,
enough.
that's fine. Yeah.
So I will take. I mean, it makes sense since Lady doesn't have anything, and the bark armor only works for my character. I'll take the bark.
Give me one more roll there. D6 roll. Let's see.
Okay.
And the chainmail need and the other shield. So wait, magic armor. All magic suits of armor and shields grant +2 bonus. Blah blah blah.
Mhm.
And they get a chance to be
Special.
enchanted. So we've got to roll for that. Bark
Oh,
armor.
okay.
Give me a D6 roll.
No.
All right. D6. Another 2.
Okay, roll again.
Another D6. Got it. Another 2. I can only roll 2s. That's insane.
Be happy. All right, give me a D12.
Okay. 4.
It allows you to breathe
Give me another
underwater.
D6.
Another D6. 5.
So okay, that's good. You didn't want that one. Okay, so you got 4. So this as a bark armor has
Of
reroll
what?
that. Reroll that.
Reroll?
Yeah.
Well, wait. What was it? What was it? I just want to know.
No, reroll.
Oh, the whole thing or just the 12?
Just the 12.
Will you tell me after I reroll?
Yeah.
6. I got a 6.
Maybe. This has a hex reflecting. So curses that directly target the wearer are reflected back at the caster.
Ooh.
Ooh, nice.
After reflecting 4 curses, it loses that ability. See, this is what the unraveling does is different from other identify everything. So, and I need now the owner of the +2 chainmail to roll a D6.
That's Miss Lily again.
Oh,
This
you
is-
gave her the chain? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Makes
need
sense.
it. 3.
Okay. Give me a roll again. Actually, fuck it. Just roll a D12.
Roll a D12. Wait a
Yeah.
minute. Now, wait a minute.
Trust me.
Well, if it'll roll.
Okay.
6. 6
This-
is all around.
What was your first roll? A 3? Oh, this is also this chainmail has
Next reflection.
yeah, it does. They're part of a set. No, a fairy fighting freebooters.
There we go. Makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, now for the shield that does not have a.
Okay.
Oh
I
wait,
gotta-
give me another D6 roll first, Thundero. We have to see if there's anything else. There's 2 options here. You can either have.
3
and
again.
It has. It does have an. Okay, now roll a 12.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh.
No, an 8.
This guy.
I know.
5.
5.
These
Okay.
are real middle of the road rolls here.
Yeah, it does have an oddity. Missiles attacks against allies within 10 feet are 3 and 6 likely to target the wearer.
Wait, what is that? What kind of shield is it?
That
This
is the
the shield.
chainmail.
This is the chainmail.
Oh.
The chainmail has an oddity of missile attraction. So I will
The
just
little levitate shield? Yeah, okay.
yeah, and then
That actually is kind of perfect, honestly. Though, if Thundaro had that,
People would be shooting at anyway because he's flying or levitating.
this is the chainmail.
oh yeah, that's the
Take
chainmail.
that chainmail and
Oh,
just give her
okay.
my plate armor.
No, he
We
could
did-
wear the chainmail and have the shield of levitation.
Yeah, but
too.
he'd lose AC.
Oh, because it's +2 doesn't really
Okay,
Covered.
counteract.
now
Got
I think I covered all the. Did I get the enchantment roll on both shields and the
No,
chainmail?
you still have the
no.
one I have. Yeah.
Yeah, the other
Okay.
shield.
Okay, so let's get your shield then.
Okay. What do I roll?
Roll a d6. This will be the kind of enchantment this thing
Okay.
has.
4.
And okay, And then we're going to roll for the special power, chance of special power. So roll a d6.
Okay.
Okay. Now roll.
Hold on. So it is a 6.
6.
Okay. Roll a d12.
10.
Okay. 10. This shield has a once a day, can be charged with electrical energy. The shield will have a lightning bolt symbol with a 6 set of wings on it, instead of 4. So if the wearer is hit in a melee, the attacker suffers 2d6 damage, discharging the electricity.
So that's once per day?
Once a day can be charged. Yeah, once a day. You can charge it up and then it'll have like its electrical glow about it and look badass.
Okay.
And then
what does it do specifically?
if the wearer is hit in melee, the attacker suffers 2d6 damage, discharging that electricity.
I personally think that one should go to Thundaro and the levitation should go to you.
Okay, now chance of oddity. Let's roll that.
See what that is first.
Okay. What do I roll?
Oddity.
Oh, d6. Thank you. I'm polite when I'm wrong. No.
2.
Oh,
Ooh.
roll an 8 for me. It's
4.
Okay, now whoever wears this, just know that when in combat, enemies that are within 10 feet are 3 and 6 likely to attack the wearer, rather than one of your allies.
All right. Well, obviously this is yours, Thundaro. Give me the
Yeah.
levitation shield.
Okay,
Now
so
you're just
what
gonna get
all does
arrows
this
stuck at you.
armor
Okay.
have?
Okay,
shield,
ask me that
rather.
again.
Give me the actual description of what this shield has on it.
Okay, at first it has shocking.
Shocking.
Yeah. Would it be easier if I copied and paste that?
What
It would, because then I can just
was
copy and
the
paste it right into my notes.
was the levitation
Yeah.
also once per day?
Yes.
For 30 minutes. You didn't
Okay.
say once per day. You just said 30 minutes.
He can fly.
It's once a day.
Well, yeah, he's clarifying once a day.
Okay.
So can I control when this happens?
You can the
Or
shocking?
is it or is it just the first time I get hit?
It's the first time it gets hit once it's charged. You can charge it once a day. It's an action if it's in combat
Gotcha.
to charge it. And then it has foe attraction. And then the levitation. Bam, bam. And then what did you had gaze reflecting was it was hex reflecting for the other
We
two.
never rolled for the levitation shield to have an oddity or not, did we?
Nah, he just
No.
gave that to us.
No.
So
Well, we're supposed to roll for it, but there's a chance you don't get it. So go ahead. I like GOP didn't get it. He got like when he rolled a 5, he
Yeah,
didn't get
yeah.
it.
That's annoying. For some reason, it won't let me paste that into my sheet. I don't know what.
Someone do a D6 for the shield of levitation.
all right.
It's oddity.
All right.
Thank you.
1.
1.
Okay, let's pass down that. The enchantment types, the bark is wrought with the trees come from another flame. They another land. They come from the land of fairy. So the bark armor is tipped with snow, right? Like a pine tree would be, but the bark itself has snow on the tips, like a Bob Ross pine tree.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it gives off that appearance. The arcane items have like which would be the chainmail and the shields, are constructed like by magicians, and they have eldritch runes, and have like the lightning one has like star metal on it. The levitation one, the eye in the center, has this iridescent crystal that it glows. The chainmail itself has like a like when light hits it, it ripples, and what was it? Hex reflecting, so it ripples in colors of red, yellow, and orange. And then when it's activated, we'll see another appearance. And then we have the short bow. So
Oh yeah, we didn't roll to see if that had any special effects, did we?
we should, though. We should, because we want to, if it has magic enchantments, so we'll do that. So lady, we roll a d6 for me, and then Goober has a pipe, so he's got at least one magic item. We didn't really get anything.
Maybe roll
in
the
here,
4.
but it is his birthday, so maybe we'll see if there's something else. All right, lady rolls a 4. Nothing on the arrows. Roll for the bow. Oh wait, 4. I'm sorry. Now you got to roll it again. My bad. Roll a d6 again. You're good. Keep going.
These are on the arrows.
No, just roll a d6 again. Sorry.
Three.
Okay. Nothing on the arrows. Right. We did the arrows first. They don't have an enchantment. Now we'll do the bow. Oh my gosh, my brain farted. First, we roll for the type of enchantment, like if it's a arcane, fairy, or holy. I don't know why I don't say that to you, because you guys would know from this guy.
4.
She rolled a 3 and then she rolled a 4. So
What? Okay, we're looking at a 4. That's a fairy enchantment. Roll it. It has a chance of a special power with 2 and 6. So you need to get a 1 or a 2.
Okay. 3.
Nope.
Okay. Nope. They're just +2s.
Still pretty good.
Plus 2.
But when
bow
you put
or arrows, which is it?
both.
Plus
So
2 to hit. Okay.
is it just +2 to hit or +2 damage?
Okay. The arrows would count for damage.
Okay,
right?
the bow is a +2 to hit.
So when you fire with the bow, you get a plus. When it's a magic arrow, you get a +4 to hit. It says and damage, so actually it'd be +4 damage with the bow also.
Nice.
Okay.
That is
Yeah.
nice.
That's very
So
nice.
it's +4 on the bow and +4 +4 on the arrow.
No.
Combined together.
No, combined.
Combined together. They're
Okay.
both
Combined
they're
together.
+2s. So if you use a normal arrow, you're just getting a +2 to hit and +2 to damage. If you use a magic arrow, you get the +2 from the +2 arrow.
Which is nice.
For a total of 44,444. That's how many questions I've answered since we started this game.
Yes.
Oh,
Good
that's
job.
a lot of
is.
XP.
Right.
And seeing
okay.
as we also, hold on a second, seeing as we also have the arcane spell book, we'll take that magical repeating crossbow on the wall over there so that Adrian doesn't have to keep reloading every other round.
I thought he said a pipe.
Okay, so now you have an $8,000 spell book. You
Right.
want to trade with me on that? Okay, let me see if I have anything left, because I'm not a fucking magic shop, you know.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah, but you were a great
We want a
adventurer.
very specific
I was,
Yeah.
but I only have so many things in my cachet that I wish to part with. Many things I like to keep myself.
Oh, fine. If I be like that. Yeah.
I be like that. I be pretty.
and witty and gay.
And
I
gay.
feel pretty. What's wrong with gay? The gay is a good word. It means to be happy and joyful at the same time. That's gay.
Yep.
Sounds
I'm not
very
arguing
gay.
with you.
Yeah.
I have one more thing left. The gay likes me. Or likes you, because it rolled good for you. I gave you 1 and 2 chance for another magic item to trade. And he has one more dusty musty item, and I'm gonna roll. See what it is. Boop, boop, boo, boop, boop, boo. Where's our placing treasure thing? Okay, magic items. You bored yet, Thundero?
Yep.
Yeah, we're this whole episode has been buying and selling.
Yep.
Literally, yeah.
I wanted to go fight something too.
Oh,
I gave you guys a good monster to go after, but now you had to go buying and selling to go get all the shit, and so you'll at least maybe survive instead of
We're
running in
probably-
there and dying. So I can get a whole new set of characters that I like more.
True.
Yeah,
You don't
you
like
know
my
my next-
character?
I do.
My next character is going to be a bard just to annoy
I
Chester.
fucking hate you.
I'm gonna
All
play
right.
the second bard.
No!
Yes, duets all night long.
And you guys actually have to sing if they're gonna do that.
Oh, you know I will.
Sure.
But lady, yeah, you got to sing too.
Islands in the stream. That is what we are.
Question, GOP. The
Da,
short
da,
bow,
da,
is it one slot or two? Short bow,
Uh,
is it one
That was a
slot
classic
or two?
right there. That's worth experience
It
points.
was a
Dolly and
classic.
Kenny. You know.
It is. It is.
I
And
gotta
the
find where I
answer-
have that.
Because I already closed my books down on that.
I'll have to look. I think it's one, but I could be wrong.
Now, I have a magic medallion
Ooh.
worth slightly less than that tome, about 500 gold pieces, but it's very close. You got to believe me how many pages I've looked through to find something that's worth 8,000 gold.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
let him have some profit. He's a good contact.
He is. So what
It
is
is an amulet of lightning.
So you become a lightning rod, or what does that do?
amulet of lightning? All
Look
right.
here, hold it. As
I hold
you,
That's
Okay,
exactly
you can
what we need.
see-
A frizzled wood grew. Nice.
A purple frizzled
Well-
wood grew.
Hmm.
you
Here's
see
the thing.
dangling from it 6
A rabbit foot.
small silver lightning bolts. Up to
Mhm.
once around, a wearer can detach and throw one of the small lightning bolts, producing a stream of lightning 60 feet long and 5 feet wide.
Nice.
All in the stream suffer 5d6 damage. They can save versus
Jeez.
Ray. Once all
Mhm.
lightning bolts have been thrown, the amulet spell is spent.
Don't mess with that wood grew.
I mean, that's a worthy trade for us.
That's a great
So-
trade for him. Yeah, that's good.
So,
Although the magical repeating crossbow on the wall would have been better.
We get what we can get.
Yeah.
All right,
No,
so that's traded
perfect. That's
for
good
the-
for Adrian. That's good for Adrian.
The treatise on magic. All right, so that goes away. And I'll move this over here.
Yeah, it's good. He made a profit on both sides of it. So
Indeed.
yeah,
no,
All
it's
right.
good. It
he's a
makes
good
him friendly to
contact.
us. That's good.
Okay.
Now, just because I do like all of it. My name is Mossemeyer Druge. My brother is Syrup Druge. We are the rulers of the House of Oberon.
I hold up my
is-
coupon
Oh, wow, that's wonderful. Where did you get that trinket, my friend?
from your brother.
Say, tell me, guy, how did that come about?
I explained my speaking to the town council regarding Dolmen no, right? Or Drummond no.
Ruminal.
I like you guys all the time. Crookhorns, that's concerning. We don't want crookhorns here around Prigwort.
No, they are itchy.
Well, they also are the precursor of a larger force of the Naglord. Have I told you about him? Would you like to know about him in the last few minutes of our game? Because I'm smart and I can tell you something.
Sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, sure.
This is the ultimate evil of the forest. A monster beyond human conventional thought, transcendent of all sorts of humanity. He rules through destruction and debauchery. He is an absurd creature of dark evil and dark comedy.
Oh God.
He
Dark
does
comedy.
horrific deeds to people and it makes a perversion of themselves and finds it humorous.
Like
He
a
is
mother-in-law.
Ooh.
worse,
Ooh.
like the mother-in-law's mother-in-law.
Oh God.
That's even worse.
The great-great-grandmother of evil. A monstrous 9-legged unicorn godling. It's said to be a shapeshifter and have bred children, which it has sent out through the land to disrupt society and corrupt it from within. Its children are evil as well, and they have been found throughout the Dolmenwood, and I would venture to say that they're in the dark corners of every town at this moment. I am not paranoid. I am realistic. The power of the Naglord is something that they have. The Duke in Brackenwald has yet to make a stand against because he fears it and does not know how to fight such an absurd, psychedelic Salvatore Dali nightmare creature. But I do say, be aware of its children. If you find you're in a malaise, or if you're in a world or that should be as normal and the perceptions have become wild, you are in the presence of one. If you find you're in an area of a once happy village and everyone is at one another's throat, then one is there. Find it and kill it. Do us humanity a favor, so that we may procreate and make more babies
Oh, yeah.
and money.
And money.
And growth and progress.
Awesome. All right. Well,
Okay.
there it is, everybody. And yes, we did get a crazy necklace for our wood crew. Happy birthday, Adrian. Nevertheless, come back a couple days. We'll be doing Drone and Quarter Ultimate Edition. I'm not sure what we're doing this week, but it'll be fun as usual. So come on back for that. Nevertheless, thank you for joining us. Come back next week where I'm sure we'll actually be doing action instead of just selling. But, that's good as well. And it looks like we're going back to the Abbey next week.
Mm-hmm.
Fun. That.
Indeed.
Yeah, because by the
Blast of
time
oil.
you run your errand,
Yeah, that's the
Sure.
way I did it like that. So it'll be
no,
next week we
actually,
do the
yeah,
Abbey.
we got a weird overlap now because they went. Anyways, all right, never mind. It's all good.
Okay. Cool.
All right,
It's just in
so
my head.
we'll see you then. Nevertheless,
Good night, everyone.
good night,
Stay
everybody.
safe.
Later.
Later. Procreate and make money.
Procreate, make money the American way.
Amen and yo, Joe.